Guys, we survived. We made it through 2024.
Yay.
We made it. Congratulations. Congratulations to Baji. Congratulations to Handro. Congratulations to Rudy. Congratulations to me. I know Baji almost didn't make it out. He almost didn't make it out, but he made it out. He came in clutch.
Yeah.
So big round of applause to everybody. Guys, welcome. This episode, we are talking about our favorite albums of 2024 here on Metalology. I'm going to say that was probably one of my best intros that I've ever done. That was energetic.
It was energetic. People were pumped. I can feel it like on the other side of the fucking hemisphere.
Felt the tingle on the left side of your testicle.
I heard the listener.
Fuck yeah. What's up, guys? So today we're skipping questions. We're skipping all that. We're going to try and put together a Q&A episode for you guys before the year's out, before it's officially out. But this is pretty much the last episode of 2024. We're skipping all that stuff. We're just going to get right into it in a couple minutes, talk about our favorite albums of 2024. Mm-hmm. Before we get to it, you guys can follow me. I'm Anthony. I'm your host. You guys can follow me at Anthony_7string. I'm just starting with plugs. I don't know why. We're going to go to my right.
You can follow me as the one who knocks on Instagram. Those O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
And you can follow me at metal_Handro. Whoa. This is Randy from Lamb of God.
Oh, God damn. You can follow me.
You ruined his flow.
Yeah. You can follow me at slap_the bass.
All right, guys. If you guys listen on Spotify, follow us there. Follow us on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us. Leave us 5-star ratings, reviews, whatever. You guys review us on Apple Podcasts. Our rating and reviewer right here, Alberto Lafarga, a.k.a. El Ciso Baji himself, will rate and review your rating and review. If you guys follow us on Spotify, we much appreciate it. Leave us a 5-star rating, and we will leave you a 5-star rating in our hearts. You guys, most importantly, subscribe to us on YouTube. We're going full on with YouTube coming up in 2025, and also TikTok. TikTok is doing really well for us right now. Mm-hmm. TikTok right now is like our best platform, which is fucking nuts.
I feel like it's like making, I don't know. Every time I see someone who gets on TikTok and they do a little effort, just a little fucking effort, it's like bam. Thousands of views. Is this true?
It's the Wild West right now. It's not as like regulated as Instagram is.
Like YouTube in the beginning.
So like for example, like we had our friend Baji say the word retard like 30 times.
Oh yeah.
On the last episode, or we were talking about the DIYs like a couple episodes ago.
Yes.
The trim DIY, and he got super triggered. We don't understand, and so many people do not understand why you got so triggered by the trim DIY. That is like a weird hill to die on, right?
He's gonna stick to it.
I'm gonna die on that
died on the hill,
and you fuckers enable him. Like you guys are like, you know what? You got to let him live his life. No, that is not
normal.
normal.
We watched him die on the hill, and then we gathered the 7 Dragon Balls and revived him just so he can have another tandem.
Yeah, die again. Die on that hill.
He's our Krillin.
He's the Krillin.
He's a Krillin.
I'm gonna die on that hill.
That's terrible.
He's committed, dude. I support that.
You got A for effort.
Even how ridiculous it is.
Krillin kicks open the gate in Dragon Ball, not able to do shit.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's a terrible reference. I would be pissed.
Hey, I could have said Yamcha.
I will die on all the hills. I don't care.
Even Yamcha has a couple W's here and there. Like Krillin doesn't have shit. Krillin gets hooked up with the android.
Fist.
You know that does make sense. Krillin hooks up with the android.
We're waiting.
Some point in 2050.
Hey, Android 18. If you're out there. Krillin's right here.
So anyways, you guys can follow us on TikTok. We have some clips up there, also on our Instagram and YouTube Shorts as well. But TikTok is doing very well. In fact, we have a ton of community engagement on there. And I think in 2025, we're going to try and figure out a way to highlight some of the fun comments. I know that like probably the comments that sticks out of my head. I think it was on the DIY one. In fact, I think I kind of want to pull. I kind of want to pull up the comments on that because that was hilarious. That was a lot of fun.
It was.
I was sending.
Hill I'll die on.
It was so weird. I was sending you guys some of the comments. I don't know if you guys read them.
I did.
I saw them.
Very entertaining.
So I'm gonna read some of the comments. So the caption for that for that TikTok was Metalhead hears the term DIY for the first time and is instantly triggered. And then he goes on this giant rant and uses the R word several times.
Good.
The comments are, we are still using the R word in 2024.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a word.
It's actually coming back.
Yeah, it's a comeback.
Okay, I want to get your guys... All right, sorry guys, we had a little bit of technical difficulties over there, but we are going to talk about before our interface took a mean shit.
Yeah.
Stinky
Mean
poo-poo.
one.
That was a weird one.
We want to read you guys some of the comments that are available right now on this specific TikTok video entitled "Metalhead hears the term DIY for the first time and is instantly triggered." Our boy Baji here was oddly triggered by the word DIY.
I just didn't like I didn't like the implication in that aspect.
There's no implication. It is what it is. Do it yourself. DIY.
I don't.
You're not implicating nothing.
I don't know. If for music,
It is a summary of an action.
for music, for me, it's DIY should not be used. I'm sorry.
Okay, we're not going to get into that because
We're not.
So many people disagreed with your take.
That's fine. They can disagree. I'm just saying I don't agree with that.
But I think more people were like offended how many times you use the word retard.
It's a fucking word.
I think you used it a total of 18 times.
Good.
He said it
It's a-
retard 18 times.
I believe he said I counted like 18 times, but
Okay.
it was
All
two
right.
different segments.
So
and,
let them get offended.
and
It
so
doesn't
so,
hurt
anyway,
me.
so this video was flagged,
Yes.
and I had to appeal it because it was starting to get views. So I appealed it and basically said like, oh, like the host corrected other co-hosts not to use that word. It got it got approved and it got put back on. So someone commented on there something. Are we still using the R word in 2024? So I used this second clip, the clip right after that clip, where he just says R word, R word, R word, R word, R word, R word. Like he just starts fucking going off, and it's like every fucking 2 seconds, like literally. And
That was
I
nice.
post that, and that gets flagged, and I go to appeal that, and they're like, nah, bro, we ain't falling for that.
I don't know about this one.
So Baji officially got our first TikTok video taken down.
Good.
So let's give him a round of applause for
Good.
that.
Hey, I'm proud of you, dude.
It's-
Honestly, I'm proud of you.
Hard work.
Proud of
Hard
you, dude.
work.
Even Trump couldn't get flagged, so
Yeah,
you got
hard
one on
work.
Trump.
Good job.
So anyway,
Yeah.
these are some of the comments. This I'm not even gonna say the names. We are still using the R word in 2024.
Good.
Followed by he's probably autistic, so he can claim it.
Probably. Yeah.
There's
I haven't gotten
traces-
diagnosed.
In parentheses, me and some of my friends on the spectrum have reclaimed it within our circle. That is okay with it because we are the demographic it would have been used for. Parentheses. Another one. That's why I'm here. Isn't it great? Another one. I hate you.
Good.
Another one. We brought it back. So what? Cry about it. Another one. Bro, I grew up. Everything was gay and retarded. Just because you want to take offense to it, that's on you.
There you go.
And then the reply to that was okay, retard. So you started a whole
Yes.
a
Yes.
whole war.
I love this.
The next one is this a podcast from 2023? Oh, no. Is this a podcast from 2003?
Yeah.
Yes, we
I
are
said-
the first
It is.
official podcast in 2003.
Yes.
I said, no, it's from yesterday. I didn't
Or
reply
Tom
to like
Green.
most of these. I was just like, dude, like, I'm not doing that.
I think Tom Green
Sounds
is
so
the first
good.
podcast.
So here's another one. This is the replies to that comment. They say, how has he never heard the term DIY? Responded by, for real, bro, can't even spell DIY. Because you kept saying DUI.
DUI, DIY, same bullshit.
Response to that was because he's not British. Response to that, the fuck do you think DIY is an exclusively British term? LMFAO, if you might be as challenged as he is. Responded by, the fuck does that have to do with it? Responded by, oh, widow boy is twiggered because of a British term. Oh, so adorable. Responded by, oh, another widow boy triggered by the British term. So adorable. You're starting
Yeah,
like wars here.
Love this.
The IQ is
I love this so much.
it's on our level.
Another
Official.
comment with responses. DIY isn't even a music term. Responded by, it has been a minute. Cry. Responded by, agreed. Responded by, it's very common in punk. Responded by, it's very common in general. This is why we gotta get the TV so I could like pull it up and show you guys this shit.
Mhm.
A
That'd be
little
fucking.
slideshow of all the things Baji said.
Uh,
Pretty
Yeah.
good.
Another one. Why does everyone think they can start a podcast? I responded, I don't know. Our podcast has been going on for 7 years. This is my favorite comment, by the way. This next one. And I'm actually going to shout out the commenter. Shadow bands aren't real. Says, it fucking reeks in that room. I said he never picks up his McDonald's bags. So
Nope.
Sometimes it does smell a little bit in here. It does stink a little bit.
It does.
It's gotten better.
And then another one, love the DIY scene in high school. We had a show literally in the tunnels powered by a generator. We had to cut the chain link fence to enter. So cool. Old people are always mad over something. So you are officially old.
We're all
Considering that.
old. Yeah.
Another commenter, I get his point. Blew my mind.
There you
Another
go,
comment.
dude. There you
Someone-
go. Little
someone-
validation.
yeah.
Hey.
Another commenter. It's like he wants a speed run to 55 years old.
Damn right.
I think that was my favorite one.
What the
Speed running to 55
Yep.
or cancer. One of those two.
One of the three.
Wow.
This comment has to. I'm gonna cut these and like post them on TikTok. This comment has to take the fucking cake. I think for the best.
All right.
The best. The commenter's name is Roo, and he says, "Oh no, he's been dropped as a baby." Responded by Bim Batty. Okay, I'm gonna read it one more time because I fucked it up. Roo says, "Oh no, he's been dropped as a baby." Responded by Bim Batty on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Per second.
That's a per.
TikTok was not happy with you on that one.
I don't care. Does it matter?
TikTok was not.
Oh, so I have to care what TikTokers think now?
And then
TikTok rules the world, bro.
And then,
Oh,
and then,
I guess,
and
yeah.
then I think it was like a couple days later, I posted an Alter Bridge clip of Baji comparing Alter Bridge to Godsmack and Stain, and I'm like, I use like videos to compare the two, and Baji just said, "Oh, they're generic as hell." One of our TikTok followers made a 10-minute video,
Yes.
fucking video
Yeah.
responding to that comment.
Some people get
Jesus.
triggered, apparently.
You went on a 20-minute rant on
What do you
DIY with no argument.
I don't have to have an
There's
argument.
yes, you do. If you're going to argue about something, you have to have an argument.
Hey.
What were they arguing? I just said I didn't agree with that term.
But you
You
couldn't.
were arguing that you didn't agree with it.
yeah,
but you can't
but
agree
what was
with
I
it.
arguing with it? Like there was no. I was like,
That it
I
doesn't
just don't.
apply to musician stuff.
For me, it doesn't. Doesn't.
Well,
I don't.
that's the
that
argument.
doesn't mean that it's actual fact. To me, it just doesn't apply.
And then, but see, that's the thing is like you got triggered, went on 20-minute rant on DIY, and then this commenter makes a 10-minute video on you, giving specific examples as to why Alter Bridge is not similar to Godsmack, and citing evidence to back it up.
Someone
Okay.
wanted to
And
someone had-
meet you halfway.
someone had-
So I'll meet you halfway.
He had
and
plenty of time to do shit, I guess.
you were here
It's
talking
because
about
of Baji
DIY.
that we
Oh,
have
God.
this audience now.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Baji.
it don't. Fine. If he wants to make a 10-minute video about why my opinion
I
is
want a
wrong,
10-minute
that's
video,
fine.
man.
Now I was happy because I'm like, oh, that's a follower who took 10 minutes out of their lives to create a 10-minute piece of content.
Felt passionate.
Do you know how long it takes you to make 10 minutes? And I don't want to hear 10 minutes, but do you know how long it takes to make 10 minutes worth of content?
11 minutes?
No, motherfucker.
Well, fine, 12.
It takes
Set
a
up the
while. It
camera,
takes a while.
Hit the play button.
with
Yeah,
with
12.
cuts and edits and shit. And you don't understand. And so this person does it, and I tell you this, like, we should be happy because you're engaging. And your whole thing is, well, the person should just move on with their fucking life, and they're triggered. And this, I'm like,
Wait,
Jesus
this guy like
Christ.
actually edited the
there's like cuts in it. Like it's I mean it's cool, you know, like it's really
Damn,
cool.
he did more than like 2 takes for you, Baji. That's an honor.
Fine. I mean, I don't know what you want from
Your
me.
legion.
You
has started.
You engaged somebody and
Assemble the troops,
Assemble
Baji.
the troops.
Assemble the troops.
all right, so we're not gonna get anywhere with you right now.
We're
not.
never going to get anywhere
Dude,
with me.
but you understand why that's pretty cool, right? Like it's cool that
I think
somebody
it's cool in general, the fact that someone took time out of their fucking day to feel like passionate about something that we made, right? Regardless if it's
true.
silly or not. And they fucking spent half their day, maybe the whole day or the whole night
Mhm.
on this thing. And yeah, man, it's kind of cool.
Good on them.
Rudy, what do you think? If someone made a 10-minute video on like something you said, how would you feel?
Well, it would depend what I said.
It doesn't
Like-
matter. It just
Like if it's what Baji said, dude. Like, it's kind of funny, dude. But
I just don't care.
I mean,
I don't know.
that's good. It's actually a very good trait not to fucking care.
Yeah.
I mean, but you want people to listen to the podcast, so you want to engage people
Yeah, this is
positively.
Is this good engagement?
I
though?
think it's great engagement because it was an
Wasn't he
argument.
pissed?
It wasn't like that dude is a fucking moron, and I'm gonna
Okay.
give you examples of why he's a fucking moron.
Okay.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, and goes down. This dude was
Yeah.
like, no, I disagree with that. In fact, this is the evidence to back it. So you're engaging a conversation via podcast like that. I think that's cool. I think if Baji used like a racial slur and then we get called out I think that's bad engagement.
That's bad engagement.
See, I thought it was a bad like. I haven't seen this video because, like I said, I don't have TikTok. And I never will. But I thought it was like a negative like response, like fuck this guy, like. But I mean, if he's legitimate argument, that's actually a good thing.
He didn't say he was a moron at the top, but then that was it. Though.
Was that the end?
that was the beginning. That was the start of it.
Well, I mean,
I gotta find the video and pull it up. I would not play the whole.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
to me,
that's what
they all
TikTok's
sound the
for,
same.
right? Everyone just
they're all dad rock.
saying their own fucking
album together.
opinion.
I
am gobsmacked.
I am
at what you had just said.
Oh, are you triggered?
I am triggered and gobsmacked.
Yeah, fuck, dude. See, I don't.
He probably took it down, dude. He's like,
he got hate. No,
he
it's
probably
still on
realized,
there.
you know what? I'm wrong, and he took it down. You know,
he's like,
oh, I got it.
No.
I got it. Okay, so I'll just play like a quick, the quick just clip from the top, but.
Generic hard rock. It's a generic hard.
I'm sorry, say what?
He looks generic.
Put your whole chest into saying that Godsmack and Alter Bridge are the same.
In my eyes, yes.
You really said that?
Dude,
You
looking
really
at you.
put
It's like he's
Miles
real.
Kennedy
It's like he's in his room.
and Sully Erna on the same musical level. You really did that?
You really did that?
Why is he changing angles?
It's
You
dramatic.
just basically told the entirety of the internet
Yeah.
that Michael Jackson and Tito are the same.
Oh God, I was gonna say something.
Seriously. You just compared Sully Erna, who, good singer. Godsmack isn't a terrible band. I mean, I'm not a big fan of their stuff most recently, but their older stuff.
The room he's in reminds me of the Oracle's room in the Matrix.
Oh yeah, right.
He is the Oracle, dude.
literally has 3 out of the 4
Different
original
room.
members of Creed, but with a completely now different sound.
So
with
so
a new
he starts providing like, but you can have Baji, you need to understand this. You can have an opinion, but you can also be very wrong about that opinion. Having an opinion does not negate you being wrong.
Oh well.
Or
like what does it matter?
it matters. Like it matters.
What does it matter?
It
At the end, we all die. At the end, everything gets erased.
See, it's
We're
that-
gonna be
it's
fine.
Well, dude, when you die, though, like, they do, like, a spreadsheet of all the stupid shit you say, and then
Good.
they present it to the world,
Good.
though.
Well,
God is like,
if there is a God and he does show me that, I'll sign. I'll be like, yeah, I said this shit.
Okay.
Signed
And move
Baji.
the fuck, signed by Baji, and move on with my
Sign
life.
of authenticity.
So we're here talking about best albums of the year. Baji, you can be wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I could be wrong.
No, you're wrong. That's like saying this table looks like this chair. This table looks like Rudy's face. This table is as big as Alex's balls, which
I
is
am the
probably
table.
true because he has gigantic balls.
I am the
Okay?
He is a table.
You can have that opinion, but you are wrong. You are wrong.
I never said that that it was I was right.
You said
just-
Alter Bridge sounds like Godsmack.
To me, they do. I'm sorry. What do you want?
But they don't.
See,
It's an opinion.
they
It's
don't.
not- it's an opinion.
They don't.
They
They
do
don't.
to me.
Does Blink-182 sound like Metallica?
No.
Yeah, dude.
No, they don't. You'll
Splitting
okay.
image.
No.
So that's what it fucking is. Like
no, it's
Alter
not.
Bridge and Godsmack do not sound
to
the same.
me, it sounds the same. I'm
They
sorry.
don't fucking sound the same,
It sounds
Baji.
the same.
I feel like he's saying that because it's like radio music, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
just-
that's
it-
what I assume that
It's just it sounds the same. It's dad rock. It's old. It's gone.
But it's not.
It's still here. Yeah,
There's
you're
still
right.
a
You're
top
right,
selling
it's
Dude,
still-
band.
hey, dude, you're triggering Tony, dude.
Oh,
Stop.
I'm triggering
You're
him?
triggering
No,
Tony.
I'm triggering
He doesn't
him.
like it when
I need-
people have wrong opinions.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't. And
You're
I'll
right. You're right.
And
you're
you look
right.
at me, motherfucker.
You're right.
What's up?
You're right.
What's
You're
going
right.
on?
We got it. We can't trigger Tony. You're right.
Alex is just mad because he won't allow himself to like music.
I wish I had a 10-minute video response to something I said, but
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Whatever.
anyways, look, okay, I'm gonna let you
I'm
say your.
jealous.
I want you to acknowledge that your opinions are ridiculous.
Of course, everything's
And
ridiculous.
as we go on with the podcast, I'm going to start to dissect that a little bit. I want to know, is it because you don't know how to articulate your opinion, so you just say ridiculous shit? Or do you actually believe in the ridiculous shit that you say? or if you're just kind of trying to trigger somebody.
Sometimes I like to trigger people.
You know what? The resolution for 2025 is we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure out why you
get your scalpel. We're gonna like cut your brain open, spread it open, and
Rudy's gonna be right there holding the scalpel, and we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut you open.
I think this last year it was figuring out why Alex doesn't like clean singing, and I think we've resorted it to he won't allow himself to like music. Yeah. So that's where we're at right now.
Okay,
music in general, yeah. And I think, and then yeah. So we'll figure it out, Bashi.
We'll figure it. We have all 2025.
All next year.
Fucking year. God damn it.
Anyways, all right.
Why is it when you like shake your head, I hear like water like thrussing inside your? I think it's just coming out of your head, dude. You have some water in your head. The water of life.
Water of life.
All right.
I need some
liquid death. We got liquid death here.
You guys really pay like $4 for canned water?
No,
Tony buys like a whole fucking.
Yeah, by the cases.
I wait till it's 2 something.
I was like, because they're expensive,
bro.
Look,
but this tastes like Sprite. Here, try it. It tastes like Sprite.
It's like Sprite with like less
I like sparkling water, to be honest.
Sprite with like less gas. Like
it kills that like soda, like that little habit that I have with soda. Mm-hmm. It really kills it.
It does.
I could have this with my lunch at work. I could have this for dinner, and I'm like, I don't even think about like buying a Coke or buying like this. Tastes like Sprite to me. Like, that's what it tastes like.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
I like the mango. The mango one is pretty good.
The mango's good.
I got the Malone.
Oh, the Malone.
Well, we're not sponsored by Liquid Death, so we can't talk this much about Liquid Death. But if Liquid Death wants to sponsor the podcast, we are big fans.
We are.
Bam.
And we're just saying.
We can even turn Rudy into one.
No. I mean, no.
All right.
So we're gonna get into this episode today. We're talking about our best favorite albums of the year. The albums that highlighted our musical interests of the year, bands that we feel really came out and showed up. Basically, we all picked one band. We picked 2 songs from that album that dropped this year. It has to have been an album that dropped in 2024, and it has to be an album. I do know that myself and Rudy have favorite albums that are not metal or what you would consider metal. So we will give an honorable mention to maybe some of the listeners who listen to other stuff outside of metal that probably want to check out another album that we feel should be highlighted. Do you guys have that, or are these like just your favorite albums of the year?
I have it was a hard choice. It was between this one, Fit For An Autopsy, and this other band that I recently just discovered. I think it was I think the band was called Divide.
Conquer Divide?
No, Divide, I believe.
Okay.
I sent you Alex and Rudy the album.
Okay.
But it was just I believe they're from Japan. I'm not too sure. I didn't really look into it, but the album
from
was
Tokyo.
It was very very Tokyo, Japan based.
Very Tokyo.
This
guy.
But
we got to take away your word pass for the word very.
Very.
It's very Tokyo.
Yeah. So, Distant. That's the band's name. Sorry.
Distant. Okay.
Distant. The album's called Tsukumi: The Origin.
Ooh. Wait, what?
Tsukuyumi. Sorry, Tsukuyumi: The Origin.
Motherfucker. What? I'm not going to suck you. You are going to suck me. I'm no punk bitch. You punk bitch. Is there a Rush Hour?
Yes.
I know punk bitch. Just fucking out of nowhere.
Yeah. But it was between Fit For An Autopsy and this album. I was like, it was like a close like.
But Fit went over.
Yeah, Fit went over.
Okay. Alex, how about you?
I have other albums that I considered, but I wouldn't say that they were like fighting for the top. Like I already knew, like the one that I was listening to was the top. The other ones are like, okay, you had 3 good songs, but needed a little more, or some of them were, I don't know. If I find it in my playlist, I'll let you know later. But yeah, nothing that I felt like was fighting for that number 1 spot. For sure. Mm-hmm. But I did check out some other stuff.
All right, cool. Well, before we get into it, Rudy, what was your number 1 favorite album of the year?
Okay, right now, since you mentioned like not even metal, I mean, because my ultimate favorite album of the year was a hardstyle album. So,
Jesus Christ, Rudy.
Okay, I'm being completely honest. This year, I feel like there wasn't enough like great music for me, at least. Like, there was no album like that I was like on repeat. Nah, dude. Like it was very much like a phase. Like for example, when the Bring Me the Horizon album came out, I was bumping that shit for like 2-3 months straight.
Yeah.
After that, I never listened to it again.
Yeah, because you ran its course. Like in another year, you'll probably revisit it. Another 2 years.
Yeah,
Probably...
I mean it's still good, but like this episode was really hard for me. Like I was telling you, metal artist album that I listened to the most this year was definitely the Marilyn Manson album.
Okay,
I really like that album.
So would you say that that's like your favorite album?
No,
the year?
That's not my favorite album of the year. My favorite album of the year would be Brendan Hart, Save Euphoric, but that's totally different, genre. But yeah, I feel like this year we didn't get as much music as like the previous year.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Okay. At least in metal, I think there was a lot of like outside of metal, there was a lot of great albums that popped out this year. For me, I'm gonna say Yeet 2093 was an album that I like really really loved. It's a conceptual hip hop album, very modern hip hop, very na 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 na. Like it's very like generic in that way, but I think the beats really give that kind of vibe. It kind of takes like a generic style and plops it into a very different arena, which is like very like airy, futuristic, villainy. I guess you would call it like almost like Dune-like. Like very Hans Zimmer-y kind of space, and then it just drops some fucking hip hop in there, and it's so fucking cool. To me, that was like my favorite album of the year. So, my second favorite album would be my favorite metal record of the year, which is what we're here to talk about. So, I'm gonna start it off because we just kind of like the way we added to the playlist. I'm gonna start off with my favorite record of the year. We did an album review of this earlier this year. For my criteria for favorite album of the year is what album stood out to me the most and like how many songs did I like off the record. I think that, and I don't know, like I feel like you can like a majority of the songs. You don't have to like all the songs on the record. You can like a majority of the songs, but does it stick with you throughout the year? Spirit Box's Eternal Blue is like still one of my favorite records of all time because it's been 5 years maybe since that album, 4 or 5 years since that album came out, and still like I love like 7-8 songs out of like that 12-song album, and it still sticks with me. It still plays a huge impression on me musically, lyrically. I like just top to bottom, the album means the world to me. So I kind of like use that criteria this year instead of like what's the best one or what's the best kind of written album. I just wanted to go with the one that like kind of like meant the most to me on an emotional level and how many songs I like from the record. So I will say that my favorite record of the year, my favorite metal record of the year, would be Bring Me the Horizons. God damn it! Why am I? Oh, I'm sorry. Bring Me the Horizons, Post-Human, Next Gen, the sequel to Post-Human.
Is that the one we reviewed?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't have to listen to it, right?
No, we're gonna listen to you, motherfucker, because you hated it. You fucking.
Yeah,
I was just checking.
You fucking hated it.
Just a question.
I'm so happy. We got Brandon. Brandon was on that one, right?
Brandon was on that one.
Oh, so happy.
I felt so alone. I was like, oh, Brandon. He's got my back. And he was like, I love it.
That was a funny record because when I brought up the idea, I thought like all you guys were gonna hate it. So I'm just being obnoxious. I'm like, no, we're gonna do it because I fucking love it and fuck you guys. So I listened to it. I'm like, God, this is a really good record. I started to really like take to like lyrically and like just that whole vibe a lot to heart. And then like I remember in the chat, like Baji said I don't fucking like it, and then Alex said, oh, why do we even need to review it? None of us are gonna like it. And then Rudy just kind of shut up. Rudy just kind of stayed a little quiet. He's like, I'm going to go listen to it on my own. And then Brandon messages me like a week before we were going to do the episode. Was like, hey, dude, like that album fucking slaps. Brandon does not like Bring Me the Horizon at all. And I was like, I got to bring Brandon on. And that's where I was kind of like playing with you guys a little bit. Because you guys, well, why are we doing this? And then Brandon comes in and he's like, why is Brandon here? Why is Brandon here? What's Brandon doing here?
Save it for an actual metal record.
And then Brandon drops Nuclear Bomb. No, this is a fucking great record.
It's the greatest
record.
And then
fucking
of all time.
Rudy drops it. No, I fucking love this record. Yeah. Then I drop it. I fucking love this record. Then Baji, this record's all right. Because even throughout the episode, we were trying to figure out why he hated it, and we couldn't figure it out. Because
trolling us, right?
Every fucking song. No, he wasn't trolling us. What happened was he listened to 1 or 2 songs, and then you said you didn't want to do it, and then he went along with you and said, no, it's fucking shit. And then during the record, he's like, "Oh, it's not. It's not really as bad as I thought it was."
I stand by my boy.
He's like, "Dude, it's not as bad as I thought it was."
Boy. Even though he canceled today.
Every fucking song was like, "Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it a lot." We're like, "Then why do you hate it?" Well, we'll get to it. He never got to it.
Never got
to it. He made up some bullshit reason at the end.
Episode.
Oh well, I like the songs, but none of them were memorable.
She's like, I'll still die on that hill.
I'll still die on that motherfucking hill.
Well, we're gonna see if you still die on that hill because we're gonna listen to 2 songs each from each album and offer our thoughts. I think on this one it's kind of like a little bit of a retrospective, and then the other albums are gonna be like more or less our first time hearing the songs, more or less. So we're gonna listen to my first 2 picks for my favorite album of the year. This first one is Utopia.
Oh, the shoegaze one.
The shoegaze one.
I just noticed the birds chirping. I was like, is that here or is that the record?
You notice things, right? Like the second
playthrough for sure.
And then all the girls.
Oh, this is the one that reminds me of Kingdom Hearts.
I can see that. Yeah, the Kingdom Hearts. Like a FMV. Is that what you're talking about? A&B or what do you call those?
Like
fan-made music videos?
No, it's like a song. It reminds me of a song.
All right, so we're just fucking talking over the song.
I'm sorry.
Fucking Rudy's over here just.
I was enjoying it.
Rudy's vibing.
ADHD moment.
This was one of the good albums of the year. I just didn't pick it because
it's not metal.
Yeah, that's the reason I didn't pick the Manson album too, because it's not really metal, but it is a metal band, and like
I would argue that it is metal. It's just not the kind of metal you guys like.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
because like shoegaze, like hard shoegaze is metal. Deftones is metal when they want to be. There's that You See the Butcher, you Be Quiet and Drive. It's metal sonically. It has the metal tinge to it, and this song has that. It's just it does lean more melodic, but that doesn't mean it's not metal. If you want to talk about that, Iron Maiden is not metal to me. Like Iron Maiden is just complete like just hard rock. Like, but I understand why people think it's metal, so I kind of go along with it. But I would never call them non-metal.
I mean, metal in general is just aggressive guitars, and this has aggressive guitars. You know, the fucking it's sprinkled in there.
Yeah,
it's sprinkled in there.
I also picked like there was heavier songs I could have picked, but I picked it because it's a standout song to me. And I think it's like it's right on that kind of line, that blurry line between like hard rock and metal. It's like right on that line. I'm like, oh, I'll go along with Utopia. But the cool thing about this record is like I go back and I just hear every time I listen to the record, whether I'm listening in my car or on my AirPods or whatever, I always hear something new. Like there's always like a new little layer, a new little loop, or a new little fill or something that I hear. It's always like it's wonderland of music. And I don't know. I think they did a fantastic job with it. So, anyways, you guys. Actually, Baji, is it as bad as you remember? Because you did not like the song before you heard it, and you heard it, you're like, I like it. So I want to see where does it stand.
Die on that hill, man.
Break it, Pepe Le Pew.
No, it's a...
I
feel it grew on me. It grew on me.
Oh, there we go.
It grew on me. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite song off that album is the last one.
Okay.
I forget what it's called, but that's like my when I want to hear this album, I go to that last song and I'm just like, this is my jam. But it's grown on me. It has. All
right. Rudy,
I still dig it.
You still fuck with it?
I still do. Yeah, it's on my random, like, you know, it comes up on shuffle. But
now I'm going to ask you, like, what kind of mood do you have to be in to listen to something like this? Now that you've already listened to it when you liked it, this is now an album where you're probably going to revisit it when you're like, you know, what mood would you revisit it with?
Any mood.
Any mood.
Not to be specific.
Okay.
To be honest.
Okay. Got you. Alex, you still hate it? Is it still bullshit to you?
You know what? The second time listening to it, like, there's things that I picked up.
The birds chirping.
The birds chirping brought you back in.
The birds
changed it all.
But,
I like it.
Yeah, this is good production. No, yeah, it's good production, dude. I'm not gonna deny that. It's really fucking cool. But yeah, it's still not my cup of tea.
Motherfucker.
Music.
This music.
I love his voice.
You like Deftones, right?
His voice is great, dude.
I like some songs.
Voice,
Be Quiet
like
and Drive, like shit like that. See, I know. Be Quiet and Drive is
motherfucker.
The acoustic version too. I like that one.
And this doesn't.
I'm just
tickle nothing.
Bring Me the Horizons never entered that hemisphere for me. I think it's more a Bring Me the Horizon thing. It's nothing. This song sonically. It's just a Bring Me the Horizon thing, maybe.
Got you. Okay, so we're gonna move to the next one because I'm actually curious. I'm curious to see hear you guys' thoughts the next time going around with this song. This next one is you guys probably already know because it's probably my opinion, my favorite song of the year by far. This
what? Is okay, there we go. That was weird.
This is like whoa.
It was weird.
Sorry, no, like all the audio just shut off. So I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
that was my bad. Sorry.
I didn't hear nothing, dude. I got scared for a second. Like,
what? I thought like for a second he's like, we haven't been recording the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
What? A computer virus.
A computer virus. No, but we're good.
All right, so the next one's my favorite song of the year. And I said it when the album came out. I said in the chat, this is my favorite song of the year. This is Top 10 Statues That Cried Blood.
Yeah, that's the best song on the album.
Oh yeah, this one.
I feel like this song speaks to your guys' inner anime, your hentai.
It sound like it.
How can you not like that? Like it's just like.
It's grown on me.
Ninja running. Like
Ninja running.
This is an intro to anime.
And yep. An OP.
I feel like we said that already.
Yeah, we have.
The chorus too. This. That like drop. I love that so much. Let's go to the beginning. Wait. I love that.
Falling from the sky for no reason.
Yeah. They all like line up on the floor. Next to each other.
But then like I remember like you guys saying like, oh, it's not really a metal. It's like I had to
It
like
has fucking
No, yeah.
I had to,
bass bombs.
I love when that bass bomb.
I had to like fast forward a little bit. So fucking cool, dude. It's so sick. I don't know. My favorite song of the year means a lot to me. Like the lyrically, like I really like fall in line with this song. So yeah, thoughts on this one? Listening back to it now.
Like I said, this album has grown on me, and I do love that anime-esque intro that they do.
Yeah, you love it. You changed your mind.
I love it.
You changed your mind because you hated it before.
I hated it before.
You fucking hated it. Remember that? He hated it.
I remember when he
Rudy?
hated it.
Yeah. So you see what I did is I built a new hill to stand on.
He built a hill on top of the hill.
Yeah.
The new hill is good.
He dug his way out of the hill and built another hill. He
I
took
built
down.
another hill.
God damn
You
it.
son of a bitch.
One hill's enough. I'm
No.
just kidding.
This is metallurgy history. This is metal. So one of you guys changed your fucking mind like drastically, I guess.
No, but no. This album did grow on me. I
Okay.
do like that song. It is pretty good. But like I said, man, still my favorite song off that album is the last one.
Oh, okay.
But still good songs. Good
Gotcha.
songs.
Handro. Wait, hold. Rudy.
Yes.
Rudy.
Thoughts listening back to top 10 Statues of Cry Blood.
Still my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. It's great.
Actually, I think when the album dropped, I said that I think it was NA was my favorite song. This is now the song. This is like, I think like after an album comes out, you listen to the whole album and then like certain songs will stick with you. And then it goes from like 10 to like 8 to like 5 to like, it's like that one or two song that like really, I think this is the one for me that really stuck. So,
Nice.
Alex, Handro, go ahead.
I think.
Tell me why you don't like this fucking song.
Okay.
The only motherfucker.
I'll tell
on the
you
planet.
why. No. I'll tell you.
Tell me
what it takes for me to like this. if you get the girls from Baby Metal,
nope,
and they just redo the whole vocal tracks on this song,
you're full
I
of
think
fucking
I will
shit.
Forgive it more. Also, just a little, thing. Gives me very much Paramore energy.
Yeah,
like they just fucking grabbed that style and just fucking like redefined it, made it more like extreme. Hayley Williams, I can hear her singing over this whole album.
Like pop punk metal kind of.
Yeah. So I don't know. I listening to shit again. Like I like making observations like that. But yeah, I don't hate instrumentally. I think it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's
You don't like Ollie's voice.
It doesn't strike. It hit me in a certain way, I guess. It could be a Bring Me the Horizon thing. I've just never been on board. I think maybe that's why. Present it to me in a different way, fool me a little bit, and be like, "Oh, what is this?" Put Bring Me the Horizon over it. Nah.
Just change the band name.
Just change the band name.
All right then. Well,
I'm sorry.
All right, old suck dick.
I'm sorry. But it's a good album. Fuck, it made every fucking person around me who fucking is
I hate My Chemical Romance, and there's like 2 songs that I like from them.
No,
I can't do that.
You guys don't have that at all. Like once you hate
My Chemical Romance, no.
I have like
I hate them. Like I do not like My Chemical Romance.
I did not grow up with them, so I cannot really. Yeah,
I have like 4 songs I like.
There's the cover, the Bob Dylan cover that they did for Watchmen. That was fucking sick as fuck.
That was cool.
I didn't even know that was him. I thought that was like Social D or some shit. And then Teenagers. Teenagers grew on me later.
Yeah,
that was
a good one.
But I fucking hate that band. But there's like the 2 songs that like
didn't they end with
I'll rock with.
Black Parade or something like that?
I don't know.
When I was a young boy, my father and all the fucking chicks love that shit. I'm like, God, dude.
Because they didn't have fathers.
All right, but anyways, and
relatable.
And here I am listening to Bring Me the Horizon. All right, so we're gonna get to the next one. We're gonna get into Baji's picks now. Baji picked Fit for an Autopsy. What was the album?
Sorry. Fit for an Autopsy's The Nothing That Is.
All right, and you picked your first pick for it.
Would be Spoils of the Horde.
All right, cool. So we're gonna listen to Spoils of the Horde.
The Horde. Just riding the horses to war, to pillage.
Shut up.
Opening this.
Fuck. Lamb of God right there, dude.
Those guitars, though. But the chorus for this song right here.
Yeah. God damn.
Cool riff.
I love that melody right
there. This part reminds me of Interstellar. Like very spacey.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Also the canvas on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
That's sick as fuck. I don't think you can see it. Spoils of the Horde goes fucking hard. I wanted to do an album review for this album. I wanted to. We should have done it.
We should have. It was fucking.
When did it come out?
Came out a few months
earlier.
back.
Like October. No, I think like October.
It was like the fall.
Gotcha. Yeah, because like it creeped up out of nowhere. Because I didn't hear anything about them putting on the album. Then it just dropped. I'm like, oh, what the?
Yeah. I love them. Like when you think about Fit for an Autopsy as a deathcore band, dude, they really push the boundaries of that genre. Where it's like, yeah, we're deathcore, but we do so much. Like they create the sonics. Like there's all these really cool.
One of the things I love about this album is like some of these songs have these
the solos.
The solos and their fucking like breakdowns are very fucking like in your face.
Yeah.
Like, Alex, I think you like this one. Just butter.
It's like my kind of solo, very like airy.
Then this part. Oh, it's just so fucking heavy.
Thieves. I love that. Fucking thieves.
Oh, just so like not all the songs have this, but like some of them. Oh, they're just
they have their moments.
They have their fucking moments.
Yeah. This song's a bad motherfucker. This you picked a great song. This song is a stat. I heard the album. This song I didn't even know. I didn't listen to none of the singles. When the album dropped, I listened to it. This was our automatically like the song off the album. I fucking adore this song. But yeah, I love that like the last album, which I really wish we'd do it an album for that one, was so cool. It was very fairy tale-ish, very like that kind of like vibe, very melancholic, Lord of the Ringsy a little bit. This sounds very spacey. It's very cosmic. There's a lot of like Lovecraftian cosmic things going on. Very similar to Revocation, the other ones. It has like the ambience shit going on. Which is really cool.
For sure, this album is more appealing. Like this is the first time you're hearing it, but more appealing than the 2022 album, which I remember you guys said, "Oh, dude, listen to this. I think this will like it," which it piqued interest, right? But this one is like piques my interest even more. So
yeah,
good pick.
Because like I think like if there's ever a band that like matches your writing style, it's Fit For An Autopsy. So when you said like, "Oh, I don't like them," I'm like. But that's how, like, when you listen to Far From Heaven, like, that's the shit he fucking writes. Like, verbatim, the fucking, all that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
They have a point.
You're interesting. You're an interesting. That's like you guys say, oh, you guys need to check out, like, Korn. I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, you write like Korn. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't like them. I want to play 7-string new metal riffs.
Yeah, they're definitely, the Revocation still to this day, or at least the Outer Ones album, and maybe their latest album, not latest, but are probably the closest thing that capture like a certain feel. And yeah, when you guys showed me the 2022 album, I was like, okay, there's pieces in there that I like, that I'd like to see more developed forward. And I think this album is a step in the right direction for me to actually jump on board.
All right, Rudy's thoughts on Spell. You're fucking vibing. You were digging it.
Yeah, it was fucking heavy, dude.
So
I haven't listened to the album, so it's the first time hearing
definitely, I'm going with you. Arch Enemy.
Oh, because they're playing with it. They're playing, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, Arch Enemy and Fit?
Yeah, they're playing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm going.
That piqued my interest now.
I'm going to see Creed.
have fun at Creed.
Oh, no.
Blast at Creed.
Die on that hill.
What?
Did it die for you guys or no?
No, it didn't die for me.
Okay, it's just me.
Yeah. Yeah, Alberto's having some audio problems right now. Yeah, we'll get to concerts in a little bit because there's some really cool concerts coming to San Diego next year. There's some cool tours happening.
Really good tours.
Like everybody was holding off on these tours the last 2 years because it's like everybody's dropping at once. So we'll talk about it a little bit later in the show. What tours we're interested in. I know that there's like two tours I really want to see this year. I know you guys are talking about it. We'll get to it. We're gonna move to the next song,
which is my favorite song.
Your favorite song off the record?
Off the fucking record. This is what I've been been just playing nonstop.
Okay.
Red Horizon.
Red Horizon. Off of the Nothing That Is from Fit For An Autopsy. Sad.
I'm very deeply sad.
Very. You're just like, oh.
Feels like an astronaut just sitting on a space rock on the moon.
Right.
There's a crack in his helmet.
I don't want to. And then that crack just gets bigger.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't want to go back to Earth. He's almost like giving up.
Mm-hmm. And then death comes.
Fucking Galactus appears in front of him, starts dancing.
You see a bunch of space ghosts just.
Yeah, space ghosts. Yeah.
Oh.
Hanna-Barbera party.
No drama.
It's like such a great mix of like cosmic ambience, deathcore, complicated shit, all like meshed together.
Yeah, I love this part.
All right. So that's Red Horizon.
Nice.
Slaps.
It slaps.
Is that the name of the song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, like my favorite song off the album. Like it's like the first one. Like it starts great, it keeps you hooked on. Then at the end, that's when it's like it brings you back.
Like
yeah,
that.
the last album had a phenomenal ending to the album. The man that I wasn't. I think that was the fucking phenomenal song. Ended on such a high note. Very very emotional. Very daddy, like daddy kind of corn daddy.
Okay.
This part.
Interesting.
This is Rudy coming out of pit retirement. Shit. That chorus is sick too.
The chorus.
All right.
Oh yeah, the chorus.
Alejandro, thoughts on Red Horizon?
It's actually piqued my interest. I'm trying not to like talk shit in this episode.
You motherfucker, dude. You son of a bitch.
God damn, I love this part too.
What can you talk shit about?
This one, nothing.
I thought of Alex in this part.
The ride.
Yeah. God, I fucking love this song.
I noticed, like,
cool.
towards the end of their songs, dude, they get heavier. And they have the breakdowns in the end as opposed to, like...
At the beginning.
Yeah,
at the middle.
it's a trip, but it works.
Yeah.
It works really fucking
that's
good.
why I dig it more.
I love like this opera ending that they do here.
Yeah.
Just very...
All right, so we spent a lot of time on
sorry.
Yeah, it's so good. Such a good... so you said you're not going to talk shit. What the fuck are you going to talk shit about?
No, this whole episode I'm just being positive, just being.
No, I want you to be honest. I don't care
Yeah.
about your PC bullshit.
Tell me the negative of these songs of this song.
Nothing. I actually am curious if the rest of the album sounds similar, and might have to check it out.
It's definitely a theme on the album. There is a musical thread. There's like a theme.
Themes. I love that shit.
But all their albums have like Sea of a Thousand Beasts.
Sea of Jizz.
Sea of Beasts. I forget what the album was. Yeah, that had like this very ocean kind of like very harbory kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And then the last album had a very fairy tale kind of Lord of the Rings epic kind of that kind of vibe.
Yeah,
fantasy a little bit.
So
dark fantasy.
Thematic albums.
Yeah.
All of them.
And then this one's very cosmic. This one's very like spacey. And I think I don't know.
I'm generally not into like deathcore and just generally, but this actually is. I hear like Decapitated. I hear just like more extreme like death metal. Like actually, I feel like death metal is coming back hard. And I feel like a lot of bands are incorporating death metal themes. Like the ones who weren't doing, maybe they're doing deathcore, maybe doing thrash. Where the fuck tech shit? But I don't know. I like it. I like the season.
I think Fit For An Autopsy, like we can argue this however long we want, but I think Fit For An Autopsy is as deathcore as Lamb of God is metalcore. Like Lamb of God is a metalcore band. When you look at metal is metal and hardcore. Lamb of God is a metal and hardcore band.
Right.
All the clean singing and all that stuff that was added a little later. Lamb of God is a pure. When you talk about rap metal, Limp Bizkit is a pure rap metal band. They have metal, they have rap. They don't do the funk shit. They don't do any of that. It's pure rap metal. Lamb of God is pure metal core. But they're so good at what they do that you don't sum them in with the metalcore genre.
They don't sound like that.
Yeah, they are metal, but they're metalcore. Fit For An Autopsy, technically speaking, is deathcore, death metal, hardcore. But they do so much more than that. Like they're not like not talking shit. they're not like Left to Suffer or Paleface where it's all like just like beat down riffs and shit. They're so grand with their approach. They add so much more to their music. It's very difficult to identify them as a deathcore band, even though essentially they are a deathcore band. They do so much more with their music. I think calling them deathcore is a disservice for sure. In a way, yeah.
Okay. I dig this direction for sure.
Rudy.
I like it, yeah. I'm going to have to listen to the album because, like I said, I haven't listened to the album at all. But it's good shit, man. It's a good pick. It's fucking metal, dude. Like, it's fucking heavy.
All right. We're going to get into the next one. So, pretty great pick on that one. I think Baji had us all gathered together on that album because my album, you guys... Alex will not budge.
You guys.
Alex will not budge. Alex did not budge.
I didn't shit on it, dude. I was like, okay, we already had an episode of me like being all angry and unhappy.
Every episode is you.
Grumpy.
I don't want to like it.
Like a fucking, I choose not to like it. Even
want
though
to like
part
it.
of me likes it.
I have positive things to say about something I hate.
Yeah. That's how I show love.
Okay, we're gonna move into the next one. We're gonna see if we can sway Alex a little bit. We're gonna see if we can sway him a little bit. We did sway him a little bit with Fit For An Autopsy. So you actually got the W on that one.
Good.
I got the elements. So for this one, Rudy, we're gonna see if you can do the trick. God damn it! I don't know.
I have a feeling that Alex is definitely not gonna like the vocals on this one. A lot of people don't like the vocals.
A lot, yeah. This one, I don't.
Yeah, I know for sure Tony won't like it. I don't know. I mean, for me, out of metal albums or metal artists, this one was the one that stood out the most. It definitely was actually a band that I recently got into this year. Like before this year, I mean, I knew I've always known who they are, but I never actually was like, oh, I feel like listening to them.
Yeah.
But I started bumping them because they were touring with Slipknot, and I was supposed to go see them in Iowa, but that didn't work out. So ever since then, so what was that, like mid-June, July-ish, something like that? Yeah. I started just listening to their shit, and yeah, dude, they definitely grew on me as a band. So, talking about Knocked Loose.
And probably had, if you're to ask anybody, I think the most significant impact on metal this year with the Jimmy Kimmel thing that went fucking viral and introduced a lot of people to like you got to think like these metal bands that go on there. You have your Slipknots, you have your Korns that go on, but nothing to the extreme of like a Knocked Loose usually is on those networks. You know, like Fit For An Autopsy. This is like Fit For An Autopsy being on Jimmy Kimmel, right? It's that equivalent. They're probably just as big at that time.
Didn't they have like a viral hit already with the
Poppy? Yeah. In fact. That's the one that Rudy chose.
Yeah. I know
it's really
through my coworkers.
See, I didn't even know who the fuck Poppy was until Knocked Loose.
I know Poppy.
Only through my coworkers.
I've heard of this Poppy.
I don't listen to this.
I don't know any of Poppy. Like, what does Poppy usually? Kind of music does she usually
like
make?
Kim Dracula?
Like what?
Like you know Kim Dracula?
Yeah.
So the very like jumping genres a lot.
Oh, dude, Kim Dracula is awesome.
I dig that fact for the jumping genres. I really respect that. Yeah. That's ballsy.
Poppy goes from like death metal to like Beatles 60s era rock, like within like that. Yeah. In the same song. So so this is from Rudy's pick of the year, Knocked Loose. You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To. One of the first song he picked is the viral hit. I would consider a viral hit because of the Jimmy Kimmel show. Suffocate featuring Poppy. The breakdown is probably my favorite breakdown in years.
Big time.
And we're Mexican. That's why.
For sure.
Yeah. That's the reason I picked it.
There we go.
Breakdown.
Let me see your steak face, Baji. Alex. Sing the hell out of that shit, SpongeBob. I like how Poppy has the heavier voice.
That's her part right here.
Fuck.
God damn.
We're waiting for it, Rudy.
Here it is.
Burdened by our connection. I long for separation.
Part's sick.
Okay.
Side to side. Let's go, Rudy.
Have you found your grave?
Ooh, I love that.
All right, we're done. So, how many people do you not know? Do you think do not know that that's a reggaeton beat?
I was about to say that. I'm like, that's a reggaeton breakdown.
Right,
Dude. That's
it
fucking
is.
crazy.
I feel like there are people who have no idea.
Such a sick breakdown, and they fucking hear Sean
shit.
Paul. They're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
What is this?
You know what's crazy? This song, the first time they performed it live was at Sick New World, dude.
That's cool.
Like, they didn't even say that Poppy was going to be there and she came out, dude. I seen the performance of it, dude. I was like, fuck, dude, that shit was sick.
I think isn't this nominated for a Grammy? I feel
probably, dude. At this point, yeah. This song is like their shit now.
This is like one of the most talked about metal songs this year for sure. I've seen it everywhere. I like it a lot. I'm not used to Knock Loose. I'm kind of in that area where I'm not used to them. It's the writing style. It's the arrangement. It's still like that kind of like very hardcore arrangement, very kind of spastic. Mm-hmm. We jump from riff A to riff B, but we do have a riff B, but we jump over to riff D, and now we're jumping back to riff B, and it is like a lot of jumping around.
Sounds like death metal.
And no, that's hardcore.
It's hardcore.
It's hardcore.
No, I know, but
hardcore.
but you can also describe like a collection of riffs, which I've heard you. I've heard you say that. A collection of riffs.
Yeah. I think hardcore arrangements flow better than death metal arrangements. This song flows like a motherfucker. This song's like, oh fuck yeah, like, oh. See that? Like that's not none of these riffs are random. Like they're all connected. They all flow well. They're all within the same energy. Death metal's just like, here's a riff, and then here's a riff.
Nah,
then here's a riff,
playing,
and then here's a riff.
I'd rather hear death metal
than this.
What is this? Hardcore, metalcore? What is this?
It's hardcore.
Just hardcore?
I would consider it like new metalcore, not new metal, but just like modern metalcore,
hardcore.
Yeah,
I was gonna say hardcore.
It is metal. Like this is metal.
No,
this is on that
there's
spectrum.
No that.
But yeah. God damn it. We can't please you for shit.
You can't.
I want to like it because there's some sick shit in here. I just don't think the rest of the album is enough for me to like.
Did you hear the rest of the album?
No.
Well, we'll hear the second song, and maybe that'll influence you.
That's true.
The cool thing about this album, dude, it's fucking short. It's like 30 minutes. I mean, hardcore songs are fucking short in general.
Yeah.
Like, each song is like 2 minutes.
We're already, this
good.
song's already almost done.
We played the song like 3 times already.
It's been on loop.
I didn't realize I was rewinding it. Baji, thoughts on Suffocate? Actually, I want to hear your thoughts on Alex not liking this song.
I'm just.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said it like it's.
We're confused.
Are
you confused?
Like I'm surprised. Like why don't you like it? Like it's like it's good.
You see how you said that like a torta? I just want to know why don't you like it?
Why don't you like it?
Like it?
It's good.
Hot
like,
Cheetos with nacho cheese is good.
It's fucking good. You know,
like I just don't understand why. Like
you suck dick raw.
Like it's. Like I don't know what it's missing. What is it missing for you to
How
like
about this?
it?
Hold on.
Let me clarify.
Rudy, speak on it.
Speak on what?
Speak on it. You can ask him. Why doesn't he like it? Are you confused?
So let me clarify. I like the song. It's pretty cool. It doesn't hit me as like the songs you showed.
Not every song has to hit you in your heart. You know, you can like a song.
Sometimes it hits you in your gut. But this one's cool. It's just I have to get used to the vocals.
Yeah, definitely.
Number one.
Yeah.
I don't mind that he's in a higher register because it reminds me of
Devil Wears
who
Prada.
has like that kind of voice.
Devil Wears Prada.
I don't know. I don't listen to them. But they did that one album that you like,
Lordy.
The Death Metal 1994 fucking like death metal album that like everyone fucking listens to. He has a voice that's kind of like that where he speaks like this. Anyways, so maybe it's the vocals. I'll look it up. But song wise, it's fucking sick. Poppy, I don't mind her being on it.
Yeah.
It's just I just got to get used to the vocals, and I'm curious what the rest of the album sounds like. Is it more like this? Like you know what I mean? Like I don't know. Hardcore is very new to me.
Very fast paced. Very
So,
random.
break it
It's
down. What was
hardcore,
the Jimmy Kimmel thing?
Like
I
they were
know
on Jimmy Kimmel.
I know that, but what was the controversy or something?
Well, because it's a hardcore band playing for like mainstream
audiences
fucking
were.
It's not the fucking Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah,
Like,
It's not the yeah.
Dude, there are people complaining about like the song, that artist, like fucking noobs, fucking or fucking.
A lot of people don't know this. Jimmy Kimmel is a metalhead, and he has been a large proponent in the metal community on shining a light on metal bands. Unfortunately, when it comes to like network producers and stuff like that, they normally will only approve like the bigger bands. Slipknot has been on Jimmy Kimmel many times. Metallica has been on there many times. Jimmy Kimmel actually hosted the Metallica's fundraising event the other night, the All Within My Hands fundraising event.
Yeah.
And he's had those guys on, but he's had the same fucking metal bands. Like when people talk about, this is what pissed me off about the metal fucking community in the mainstream right now, is it's always the same it's the same 10 goddamn bands.
It's like the safe band.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's gonna have a guest on, a metal guest on. Oh yeah, who's it gonna be? Slipknot.
Right.
Okay, cool, that's fine. But they've been on so many times.
I still think their first appearance on the show, was it Conan? The one where they played the Heretic Anthem, bro.
That was Conan.
That was like fucking groundbreaking, dude. Like, holy shit, this is on fucking TV right now.
That's kind of the same thing. Yeah,
that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm like, that's the comparison, dude.
I just thought they did something. Like something happened.
They just fucking killed it.
They just killed it.
They killed it.
Yeah, dude. And everyone was like, oh shit, like
they had the pyro out, which they never do for those shows. They were popping the pyro out, and it was fucking sick. Everybody was going nuts. Like the crowd was fucking hardcore dancing, and it was fucking crazy to see that on Jimmy Kimmel.
I think it was raining that day too. No,
yeah, it was fucking raining.
Yeah, it was raining, bro. So it was like even like, oh shit. This is sick.
But they knew how important that. Like they'll normally cancel that kind of shit, but they knew how important that was. And what's great is they knew how important it was, and the audience knew how important that was, because that was the band's audience. It wasn't like some like TV audience, like, hey guys, we're gonna go to the back, and everybody just clap for 5 minutes, and like that was those were their people, and it's so beautiful to see that kind of thing. Like the band knew how important it was for them to be on that show, and the audience knew it was important for them to show up too, and they all fucking showed up. Revocation wouldn't do that, but I'm sorry.
Direct shots,
they got 50,000 monthly listeners, bro. Leave them alone.
And they all just stand there. Look at that riff.
Alrighty.
Look at that beautiful. I'm just playing.
Next song.
They are a technical band that stares at their guitars.
Okay,
sure.
It's okay.
I did want to say At the Gates.
At the
Gates singer, screamer.
Under the serpent sun.
Yeah, I can
like
see
he
that.
has that kind of like, not whiny, but like kind of like.
I feel like 3 inches of blood. That kind of vocalist.
I need to listen to that.
Yeah, I agree. 3 inches.
Very high pitch, very
like scrapey, kind of like back of the throat.
I love 3 inches of blood though.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go to the next one. Rudy's next song. This is Slaughterhouse 2, featuring Chris Motionless.
Oh, I love
Motionless
the first
in
one.
White. Yeah, dude.
AKA Rhea Ripley.
I know, right?
God, dude, I love Rhea Ripley.
Wait.
I fucking love Rhea Ripley.
Hold on. I like Rhea Ripley. What does this have to do with?
People always say that Rhea Ripley jocked her look from Chris Motionless.
They look exactly like, and actually they do her theme song now. No,
yeah, they do. I think it's on purpose. I think they do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Slaughterhouse 2 featuring Chris Motionless from Motionless in White.
Break down the wall again.
Fuck.
That slaps.
Little black metal.
Yeah, big time.
Ooh, evil.
Ooh, that's.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't.
Put a microphone in front of the bass. Fuck it.
fucking just. I love that. That's actually cool.
That's hardcore. That's punk.
Very. Oh, I like it.
Okay, we can't play the whole thing, but I want to check it out now.
So, what was the name of this album? I don't know if you said or not.
The name of the album is
You Won't Go Before You're Supposed To.
You Won't Go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sold me on the album,
Dude, the chorus of the vocals on this is like,
yeah.
I feel like there's so much like emotion and feeling in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, this song has a little bit of everything, dude, like sprinkled in, you know?
It does.
Yeah.
So,
Is he Irish?
honestly, I have no idea, dude.
It's a weird fucking question.
See,
Just wondering. I thought I heard an Irish accent.
They're American, no? They're
American.
Yeah,
Yeah,
American hardcore.
I thought I heard.
Are they
an
from
Irish.
LA?
I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you the truth.
Are they Irish?
I thought he was singing about Barney Stones or something. I don't know. Like,
Is that motherfucker from Kentucky? It doesn't say. Okay, whatever. Okay, yeah, this shit slaps.
Turn it up.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes. I want you to. I want you to
that
look.
was a long one.
You look at me. I want you to look me in the eye right now, Alex.
Look at me.
I want you to tell me that song fucking sucked. You look me in the eye in broad daylight.
Broad daylight.
With
yeah.
witnesses.
2 p.m.
Look at me in the eye.
Look him in the eye.
And you tell me that song sucks.
It doesn't suck.
It doesn't suck. It doesn't,
Doesn't suck.
Okay, good.
I like this band makes me move, dude. Like you can't just sit there and see. Like it gets the crowd moving, dude.
We're gonna start with Baji. Baji, thoughts on Slaughterhouse 2?
Fucking love it. Like I've heard the first Slaughterhouse when they had like some other artists on it besides what's Chris. Mm-hmm. But no, I fucking love it. It's fucking good. Very heavy.
Sweet. Rudy, why did you pick this one?
Honestly, I think it's the vocals. I like the chorus of the song, dude. Like the fucking right there, that part right there, it just stuck in my head, dude.
Gotcha.
This song was on repeat more than any other song for me, like from this album and all the metal albums I listened to. This was the song that was on repeat, like over and over and over.
Nice.
It's very dark, evil, and I mean, like I said, it has a little sprinkle of a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
Is it a religious album or anti-religious album or?
What?
To be honest, I haven't looked at them lyrically.
I'm only saying because
because of the cross. Yeah.
And then what it's called, you
won't go before you're supposed to. So you won't die before you're supposed to die.
Like I'm gonna hold on to you more, like limbo.
I want so for this next question, Rudy. I want you to look at Alex. Bachi, I want you to look at Alex. Look him into his soul, to the depth of his soul.
Poor Alex.
And I want you. I don't even want to ask the question. You guys ask him. You know what to ask him.
¿Te gustó, mijo?
Did you like it?
I think I like the first track
You son
a little
of
bit
a
more.
bitch. You goddamn motherfucker.
I have
You
a weird
son
thing
of
with
a
breakdowns,
bitch.
dude. I'm weird with breakdowns. Like when they put so many breakdowns like next to each other, it just. But I will say this: the most original shit I've heard in a while, the bam, it's like cool. Like thank you for doing that. Like kind of like it's making it different. It's not just chuggy. Because I don't know, shit sounds like samey to me, and I feel like this band does a good job of like changing it up. Like when they did that just raw acoustic, and then it fucking like got all fucking chuggy. It's like I like that.
Yeah.
But I just back to back breakdown shit. I don't know. It just
that's hardcore though.
They're a hardcore band.
It's all about hardcore.
It's a hardcore band. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's why I don't listen to hardcore music.
Yeah.
That's like saying I
not
can't
negating
stand all the blast beats. Bro, it's a black metal band.
No, I'm not negating that for sure.
I'm gonna end the year off by saying this. I officially hate your music taste.
God,
Son of a bitch.
Damn.
That's like the worst
What did
thing.
you
Like,
do,
yeah,
Alex?
You haven't even heard what I like.
God damn it.
I want to hear Alex's album. Like,
Yeah, I kind of want to hear it.
Like it's like about to start playing too. Okay, so So far, the only album to get all 4 of us on board still is Baji's Fit For An Autopsy album. So
Really
Knock
good.
Loose didn't do it. Knock Loose didn't do it. I think it was close. Didn't do it.
I know definitely Knock Loose isn't for everybody. Like it's, I think
Son of a
huge
bitch.
thing is, I mean, it's
Motherfucker.
hardcore, dude. It's
Mhm.
hardcore.
Yeah, the vocals
I
are
feel that.
definitely
Hardcore and
something to get used to.
Vocals too, I guess. I mean, I dig the vocals though. Like
I don't hate it.
Yeah, no, the
I feel-
vocals are interesting.
fucking.
It's interesting for sure. It's different.
All right. So on
Trying
that
to-
note,
but
I
it's
I just want to know what your.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm very.
I'm not
curious.
trying to say my shit's better than yours.
yeah.
Goddamn.
I just want to know what Alex's
Jesus.
favorite.
Are you ready to tear this
Nah,
motherfucker
this- no,
apart?
No, no,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
whoa,
This
whoa,
is our
whoa.
fucking time.
When Tony and Baji
This is our
fucking
time.
shake hands.
It's like
What?
Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. Just
Yeah, dude.
The Mega Powers.
The Mega Powers, brother.
I'll tell you, brother.
This can't be good. This can't be good for the
All
world.
right, you know what?
for
Let
the
me
future
let me
of
hit that. Let me
mankind.
hit that too. Let me
Okay.
let me get ready.
To be fair, I haven't heard the band that you apparently sent.
Nobody has.
No one has. So that's why
Is
I'm
it
just like.
Incartation or something.
Blood Incantation. Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard them because you spoke about them, but I haven't heard their music.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
grape.
There's other shit I checked out. I checked out Isan's latest album. There was some cool shit in there. I think I sent it to you, like a song. And I checked out Undead, their latest album. You know, it was called like More Insane, I think it's called. That was pretty fucking cool.
There's no window open.
You just straight booed in my head. I'm like, thinking, I'm like, oh.
No, okay. Everyone saw that on camera. I'm used to the fucking fan being on, so I'll usually blow it into the direction of the fan, and they'll blow it out.
Yeah, it's all.
But not only does Baji not have the fucking fan on, he also does not have the windows open. And let me hit that in broad daylight and blow it in poor Rudy's face.
the fucking video starts getting all blurry and like fucking.
No, it was, dude.
off.
You could see shit. Right
Oh, really?
I was like, this motherfucker.
That's awesome.
There's like one small vent over there, so it's gonna take a minute. But anyways, you were saying.
I would say you should check out Undead's latest album. Like, I feel like
No, like it.
kind of like your response to what the album you just brought in from
Yeah.
Knock Loose. I don't know. Check it out. There's some fucking shit, sick ass fucking like breakdowns. Undeath. I think I said
Undeath.
Undead.
All
Undead.
right.
Yeah, you said Undead.
Well, let's get into it.
Undeath.
All right, so we're getting into Alex's picks, Hondro's picks, the one who's been tearing apart our releases all night, all year. I would
All our
say
releases. I'm sorry.
say
You're
all
the
year.
artists. Okay.
All year.
Okay.
You picked. Hold on, let me pull
You
the
know,
information.
I thought he was gonna pick the Lizard Gizzard and the Wizard.
The Wizard of Oz.
Lizard
Nah, that was
kid.
last year, bro.
Bitch, yeah.
That was last year, bro.
Motherfucker
Oh,
just.
that was last year, huh?
That was last year.
That was
Oh
last
shit,
year.
dude, it's already been a
Even
fucking
though they
year.
come out with like
Holy
an album
shit.
already, but yeah,
That's
it
crazy.
wasn't for me.
That went
Alright.
by quick.
So
Yeah.
you picked not Megadeth, not Revocation.
No.
You went with Absolute Elsewhere by the band Blood Incantation.
Yes.
Okay, you want to speak on it a little bit before we get started?
I've heard about this band before. I checked out one of their albums before, and I was like, there's some promise, but it wasn't. Maybe at the time didn't catch my drift. Then I heard they had a new album coming out, and I couldn't really deny that they were popping up everywhere I was looking. So Twitter, they started people talking about it. Reddit, I see people messaging like, "Have you guys checked this album out? Have you checked this album out?" So that caught my attention. I was like, all right, let me check this out. It's not the first band that I do that to. There's other bands that I've checked out through word of mouth. But yeah, I couldn't deny, and I checked them out. I was like, and it's one of those from start to finish albums. So taking 2 songs out is a disservice to this album because it's thematic. It's a
okay.
fucking even the song names are not like conventional. It's like they're tablets, and it's like you're reading a fucking Moses tablets, in Mars. And
In
like
Mars?
in Mars and this civilization
On Mars.
that's not what the album's about, but
Uh-huh.
but it kind of like gives me that feel of like ancient future civilization and a different planet kind of feel.
The cover art is sick as fuck.
It's super cool.
The font sucks ass.
It gives you very psychedelic though.
Is
If
it
you
Arial
look,
font?
has the psychedelic rock font kind of thing.
Kind of ruins it a little bit, but the cover's sick.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I'll give you that. So you know what? I like how my first comment on the band was cover art sick, Great impression. It's followed by font sucks dick. The font's terrible. So this is gonna be an interesting.
It's gonna be an interesting ride.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's see if we can win over the room, Hondro.
I have a couple time points to check out. Timestamps.
We're just gonna listen to the first minute. And
so if you want to check out 134 at some point, 320, 357, those are cool slots.
Motherfucker,
I'm just saying, it's a long song.
If you're being honest, you kind of like do that with a couple of years.
I know where I'm going.
Yeah. Tony does it, so I was like, I could do it.
You can do it too.
He knows where he's going. Okay.
All right. Well,
let's start off.
Please tell me when to stop playing, and then tell me when to. All right. We got to figure out hand signals.
Sure. Yeah. 134.
We gotta figure.
All right.
Exactly. So this first song is the Stargate, Tablet 1. Is it Tablet I or Tablet 1?
Tablet 1.
Tablet 1 probably.
Okay, the Stargate, Tablet 1.
Roman numeral. I don't know. Drummer's so good.
A la verga.
All right.
Dude, the fucking production is so minimal, but like big at the same time.
All right. I'm liking it.
Feel.
I like that lead.
Yeah.
8 minutes?
There's no verse chorus in this album.
8 minutes?
Like if you want, after this one, you can switch to 134.
It's 134.
Oh, it's perfect. Vocals are starting. Echo.
Very jazzy, or some.
Yeah. Get that Pink Floyd kind of like feel in and out of this album. It's not just like death metal. It's an experience.
They'll go reggae.
You got the checka.
That's like reggae right there.
Nice.
It's not reggae. It's not what that is.
That little drum thing just reminds me of reggae.
Ghost
switch
note?
to 320.
Yeah.
Let's get to the good shit. Like it takes its time. Like it doesn't like, oh, let's hurry back to the death metal. Like no, it's like psychedelic rock feel.
Sometimes they need to hurry the fuck back. Just saying.
Nah, not this one.
And that's why no one will remember their name.
$357. Is it almost there?
It's there.
Nice.
God
Right here.
damn it, Adam.
I love this part, dude. I love this shit. Right here.
Oh, that's cool.
God damn it, Alex. God damn you.
This is stoner music,
You
bro.
motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
This is stoner fucking metal, dude.
You motherfucker.
This is sick, though.
Like weaves in and out of this shit.
Okay, we're done. We're done. You motherfucker. You son of a bitch. You cock-sucking fuck.
This is cool. I like
No,
this.
no, no. Let me speak. Let me speak.
Let him speak.
Motherfuckers torn all my albums apart all goddamn year. I get one day a year to trash on him, and the motherfucker picks something that I actually do like. I actually dig it.
Really?
Son of a bitch. I like it.
I thought the death metal parts would be harder, like when you guys over it, but it's like, no, just wait. Like it's not just that.
I'm very forgiving of death metal vocals because they all sound this fucking. There is no uniqueness. Yeah, there's nothing unique about death metal vocals. There is no difference between singers. They all sound the fucking same, the same shit. So when I hear death metal vocals, I automatically tune it out. Like it's like, don't even think about it.
Low growl, fucking
Like I don't give a fuck. Like it's like once I hear the death metal shit, I'm like I'm tuned out. Now I'm focused on the music, and definitely like I'm a big Pink Floyd fan. David Gilmour is a very big inspiration to me. I love Atmosphere. I love you. I'm surprised you're surprised that I like this. Like this is the kind of shit that I actually do like.
I'm surprised that you're agreeing with the death metal being in it. You know, like right now it's back out
I
of
like
it,
death
right?
metal. Like I'm not. I don't worship out the altar of death metal like you guys do. I think death metal is not a great genre, but I do have. Like, I love Cataclysm. I love like bands like that. I love them, dude. Like I fucking love them. But it's such a terrible genre because there's nothing unique about it. It is all the same. It's the same riff.
With that.
It's the same riff. It's the same beat. It's the same vocals. It's the same vocal lyrics. It's the same fucking stories. It's literally the same fucking band.
I like angry music though, so it works.
That's perfectly fine.
I think it's about arrangement, but yeah, there's probably certain bands that you've heard. I'm curious what you've heard, but like I don't know. For me, it's all about arrangements, like how they arrange shit
I've heard
together.
everything from like Cannibal Corpse to like garage death metal, and there's no difference to me. There's no. It all sounds the fucking same.
No way.
No way, dude.
Corpse Grinder sounds very unique compared to everybody else.
You can sound professional, like a professional dude doing it. Like I don't think Corpse Grinder sounds like the fucking 17-year-old kid in the garage. But the style, it's the same fucking thing. It's just more polished over here with Cannibal, but there's no difference.
I think the
There's
more
no
you
difference.
listen to it, the more you'll be able to
Polished
discern one from another.
I've listened to a lot of death metal. I can honestly tell you.
I doubt it.
I can honestly tell you.
I highly doubt it.
I can honestly tell you it's all the fucking
that's
black
a
metal
typical-
is all the same.
Typical
There
response
is no
from
difference.
someone who doesn't listen to something.
No,
It's like, it all
black
sounds the
metal's
same.
not all the same.
Okay, how did
See what I
this-
just did?
Yeah.
I'm triggering fucking Alex right now.
Am I getting triggered?
I fucking triggered
Am I
him.
getting triggered right now?
I triggered him because I like this. Like I don't mind the death metal vocals. Like whatever. Like to me, they're just death metal vocals. The music is fucking sick.
Music is good.
Like, I'm like, dude,
like
the music tells the story. I think.
Yeah.
And I'm like visualizing being on Mars and like a civilization and like fucking tablets flying over you and landing in front of you and coliseums and like just like all imagine like I'm already imagining all this shit.
Yeah.
Based on the cover and the music, I have a story in my head that's being told. The vocals I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah, lyrics, there's a lot of like existentialism in the lyrics.
Also, advice to Blood Incantation: if you're gonna do a fucking concept album, post the lyrics on your fucking Spotify. Because I was trying to look for them, they were not available.
This is their breakthrough album. They're getting a lot of attention, so they probably, I don't know how it works. You can't afford that shit, but some underground bands, they don't have the lyrics on there. I don't know how that works.
But yeah, all death metal sounds the same. There's now tech death is different.
Why don't you make a snippet, cut this out, and then you should.
And then I'm gonna let everybody.
Yeah,
you know what's gonna happen? Everyone's gonna fucking agree with me. That's why death metal has been in the drain for 20 years because nobody gives a fuck about death metal anymore.
What are you talking about?
Nobody gives a fuck about death metal anymore.
All right.
I love death metal.
I mean,
It's not
it's
true.
a good
You can
song.
like death. I'm not saying like you shouldn't like death metal. I'm just saying like there is nothing unique about it anymore. It's the
It's not
same
in your-
song from
it's just not in your
1993. It's the same Hammer
All right.
Smash
It's
Face.
just not in your radar.
And like millions of other bands just sound like that one song. That's all it is.
It's,
not in your radar.
There is no difference.
all right.
There is no difference.
We need to continue. We need to continue.
You gotta open up.
Too much.
Open up.
Open up some more.
All right.
We need to continue. Too much
We'll
time has been
continue.
wasted.
We'll continue. Oh, Mr. fucking DIY over here is going to correct me on rants. Okay.
Hey, I'm not the one keeping John waiting now, am I?
Well, it's not 6 p.m. yet. Oh, to our listeners, we're going to be talking to his replacement for our band in the Tyrants in 10 minutes. So we'll get to the next one. Do you have?
If Alex will,
well, he has time markers, so I have to abide by that.
Yeah, the next song is 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, real quick, did you guys touch on? You guys like the song?
I liked it.
You liked
it.
it.
It was good.
It's super sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super fucking random, dude. Like, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I like the keyboard.
Yeah.
Dude, super cool.
There's singing in this album. There's fucking like all like it's just everywhere, dude. I'm just showing you like what I like, but there's definitely singing. Just so anyone thinks I don't listen to singing, there's like singing.
You don't listen to singing.
I don't.
No.
But there's singing in this album.
Well, you probably don't like it.
I like it.
All right. Next song.
Like how many Alex are word. Okay, the next one is The Message. Also parentheses tablet 1. I don't know what that means. The story. It just says The Message tablet 1.
It's divided in half. The album basically.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh, there you go. My bad. Let me start again.
Oh, I like it.
All right. That's cool. All right. God damn it.
Ooh. That's actually really cool.
God damn you, Alex.
Right here, the production. Dark cloud.
Ooh, I like that little change.
Right?
All right, do you have 10 markers on this one?
Yeah. Skip over to what is it at right now?
130.
He's like, right there.
It just soothes my soul,
God
dude.
damn it.
I heard a reviewer say that they didn't like this part because it felt too forced, but I'm like, dude,
it's
no one's
beautiful.
doing this.
It's beautiful.
No one's doing this. Like, you know what I mean? Like aggressive drum beat over like a
Fear
chorus
Factory
effect.
does. Oh no, Divine Heresy did it.
Right. But yeah, like I guess that was a negative, and I was like, nah, dude. Like
No,
this
it's
is different. So skip over to. We're ready here, baby.
God damn it.
Solo time.
That's the last time marker.
That's the last one you get.
That's fucking beautiful.
It
That
is
awesome.
Yeah. There's heavy shit, dude.
I have a question. This song is way more black metal than anything, right? Or is that just me thinking that?
It's
To me, it sounds
It's very
like black
melodic.
metal.
Like, it's very like upbeat.
Melodic.
I listen to a lot of black metal that's melodic.
right.
But this is more like the music sounds more like major, like more like happy.
Mm-hmm.
Not like happy, but I'm just there's more of like a positive
Yeah, because
vibe
I feel
to
like
it.
black metal is like dark and gloomy, and this is like dark gloomy for sure. But I think maybe more like hopeful or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Or
just it's like
bright light.
Yeah, it's bright. It's that vibe.
I don't know.
Which you bring up a really good thing. Like I have to give it up to them. I appreciate that. I appreciate them doing like a more like painting the picture with different colors and not just keeping it black and gray and red all the time. Like there is like a different vibe. There's a vibrancy here that I actually do like a lot.
Yeah.
See, like that. That's black metal, no? Like
Oh, the drum beat
Yeah.
style? I mean,
blast beats.
it's like
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know why. Like to
blast
me,
beats isn't just black metal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's where it started. I don't know. Like, but blast beats, like that European blast beats, maybe it is like right. But I don't know.
I think it is.
I hear it in a lot of stuff now.
I think the way they're using blast beats are more in the vein of black metal for sure.
I dig it, though.
I mean,
It's
I like it.
Psychedelic black metal, fucking stoner.
Yeah.
This is stoner metal, dude. This is 100% stoner metal.
No, yeah, like the only thing complaint I have is just I think I'm more of Tony. Like vocals are just
they suck.
They suck, but they're not unique. Because if they sucked and they were a little unique, I would give it to them. But if it just sounds like a generic,
there is singing like in the next song, but I don't know if this is a different guy, like another.
I gotta hear the
singing.
I gotta judge it because I added it to my playlist.
Ooh,
I actually added the entire album to my playlist.
So
but that might change in a second.
John's gonna be late.
So the Message Tablet 2.
Tell me who this reminds you of.
I see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 songs. The first 3 are the Stargate, Tablet 1, Stargate, Tablet 2, Stargate. So it's 2 songs divided amongst 3 chapters each. It's the Stargate, but it's
Stargate
1, 2,
chapter,
3.
which is the first half, and then the second half.
Sounds really confusing.
very.
I don't know.
Look, that's how it is. So it's like the tablet.
It is confusing.
The Stargate Tablet 1, Stargate Tablet 2, Stargate Tablet 3. The Message Tablet 1, the Message Tablet 2, the Message Tablet 3. So I think it's like the same. It's 2 songs, but they're divided in 3 parts each.
Yeah, so if you listen to this whole
at.
thing nonstop, dude, it's just an experience.
It just flows.
Yeah, it just flows. Yeah.
So I want to hear the singing you're talking about.
No, hold on. I just saw a feature that I recognized.
Feature.
A feature that I recognize. How do I know these guys? Tangerine Dream. Oh shit! I think I follow them already. Do I follow? No, I don't follow them.
Oh, I was gonna say what?
Okay, so there's actually a feature on this album by Tangerine Dream on the Stargate Tablet 2.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, a lot of the.
Yeah. So I was trying to figure out. I'm like, I remember like I added some of their music to a playlist. Okay, so the Message Tablet 2 has some singing on it. Is that the one? Okay,
That's not the main part of the song. I'm just saying it's in there.
Let's see if we can find it. We're looking for singing.
Oh yeah.
Fast forwarding.
Old school vibe, you know what I mean?
No.
That's sick.
You can't sing.
Dude, I mean, no one's trying to
sharp as hell.
Dude, no one's trying to sound good. Trust me, but it
I don't
gives
care.
that old school rock fucking like feel.
Old school rock.
It made me feel like
it gives me that fucking vibe.
I feel like the singer. Does the singer play guitar in the band?
I don't know.
Fuck. See, now we're asking questions about this fucking.
I think
band.
I think you're focusing on the technical aspect of a singer, but
No,
this is metal, bro.
I just don't
No,
understand.
it's not. Shut the
This is
fuck up.
fucking metal. They don't need to know how to sing for you to like it.
Yes, you do.
Not me.
The first 20 years of metal
Dude,
was just clean
dude,
vocals.
me, that's the difference between
And
me
they could
and you,
all sing.
Is that I don't care if they sound good, if they're
You
taking
should,
lessons.
because that's good music sounds
I don't.
good. Good music
I
is
don't.
good artists
I
sound
don't.
good.
I don't.
So
Art
you
is
can listen
art.
to a dude who does not
Art
sing,
is
sounds
art,
like
baby.
shit, and you're gonna like it.
Did
wanna go?
Hey, did I take lessons before fucking writing music? Nope.
But you sound good.
People
You're
like my
self-taught.
yeah.
But you could be self-taught and sound great. But if you're self-taught and you sound like shit, no one's
Dude,
gonna like your music.
Trust me, there's an audience for everything, dude.
I know. Well,
One
we
thing
did
you
Lordy
should-
and fucking.
Hey, motherfucker.
See, motherfucker, try to drag other people down when
We
you're
did
wrong.
Lordy.
You leave Mr. Lordy alone.
Leave Mr. Lordy alone.
Get Lordy's fucking name out of
He's
your
a good
fucking
man.
mouth.
God damn it.
Okay, so it doesn't say. I feel like the guitar player or the bass player is the vocalist, and they just couldn't find a vocalist, and he was like, "I'll do it." It's just I don't know.
That's just too. That's too much. That's too much, bro.
What do you mean that's too much? It
That's
happens
too
all
much.
the time.
I think that
That
they
was great.
sound
You're-
exactly the way they're intended to sound.
I don't think that. I think that
I
they got
think
somebody
it's
who.
exactly the way it was intended to be heard.
I absolutely
I
disagree.
think you should
think
hear
that-
it face value what it was trying to tell you.
Well, what it was
not
trying
what
to
you're
tell
trying
me
to
is
look for.
it was a dude who does not to sing. Added a fucking ton of reverb.
So
on
next
his
time
voice.
next time I talk to Tony, I should say, there's a guy who vocalizes. You should really check it out.
Yeah,
'Cause
vocalists.
Singing,
They're
like
called
singing
vocalists.
to you means
They're
Taylor
called
Swift.
vocalists. This in key.
God.
Bruno Mars.
Singing to me is in key.
Hey, you leave Bruno Mars out of this.
I'm
Okay,
just
Love
saying.
Bruno.
that man makes baby making music.
Singing
damn
is
it.
when you're singing in key. That's the point of singing. You sing in the key.
Yeah,
You're singing in pitch.
He's a vocalizing. There you go.
He's vocalizing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He's just talking loudly in notes.
This is music.
That's not
music
music.
for
That's
you.
not. That's not.
Not
but
everyone.
It's
Pitch Perfect, bro. This ain't Pitch Perfect. 1, 2, or
most
3.
most vocals.
You've been watching too much Pitch Perfect.
I'm not. I
it's
like good music.
It's DIY vocals, okay?
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
Oh wow.
vocals.
You like
Wow.
you like
He
Black
used it in a
Sabbath.
sentence.
You like Black Sabbath, right?
Of course.
You like Dio.
Yeah. Of
You like
course.
Iron Maiden.
Yes.
See what I'm doing here?
Are you saying who are the singers out of those 3? Definitely not Ozzy, but he sounded fucking great.
He sounded great.
He sounded
He,
fucking awesome.
he pulled it off, but he was singing in key, bro. He was singing in pitch. He wasn't flat.
Okay, can we?
Oh,
How
I don't
about, how
think-
about we just
I
stop?
don't
it?
think-
They didn't
I
add
don't
a
think it's
shit
out of
ton of
tune.
reverb
There's
in his
nothing-
voice. They didn't add a
there's
fuck ton of
nothing out of
delay in his
tune.
voice. You
now
know
you're
what I mean?
arguing that he's not on tune, that it's not. But
I mean, okay, here we can listen some more.
yeah, can we clip this?
No,
Editor.
this is the
Can we
point.
clip
This
this?
is the point. Alex got mad
I want a
because,
response.
because I said I absolutely love the music,
What are
but
we
I
even
think
arguing about?
We're
His
arguing about
vocals.
the
Singing.
singer can't
The
sing, and
singing.
Alex is
The
mad.
metal. I guess in metal you have to like know how to sing.
I think to be in
No.
any
Tony's
music,
world.
and
I feel like-
if you're a vocalist, you need to be good at what you do. I think that's the key.
yeah,
Someone should
good.
tell Manson that.
Manson knows how to sing. Manson has a beautiful voice.
This is the voice of an angel.
Does he?
Sounds
Yeah.
like
I
he's
mean,
sad
now?
and in pain. I like it.
Yeah, he's fucking killer now. I think he's refined his voice.
Dude, his new album was really good.
Would
dude. I wanted to pick it.
But I could.
I
I
think-
thought he got worse.
I think you stepped in dog shit. Now you're trying to get your
Probably. no. I thought he got worse because I remember like a while ago you guys were shitting on his voice.
Who?
No, I would never
I've
shit
never
on Marilyn
shit on his
Manson's voice.
He sounds
He's one of my
exactly how
favorite
he's meant
singers.
to sound.
I
In my
could have
ears,
sworn we
he
had a
sounds exactly
discussion
how he's
where
meant
we
to
were talking about Manson and how his voice was just shot.
Maybe Alex was shitting on his voice. I love Manson's
not me.
voice.
I wasn't shitting on his voice.
He does way more than that. Don't you
I know
fucking
that.
killing strangers?
I
is
don't
great
listen to
song.
Manson, so I'm not gonna
You
say.
don't listen to Manson?
I don't.
You just blew my fucking mind, dude. Okay.
I know the hits. Depeche Mode cover.
They're good.
The Beautiful People.
Yeah.
I mean, he has hits,
Jesus,
but like
Saves,
the
or
B sides
Jesus.
are amazing.
Mm.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't have to know how to sing. Everyone, just let it be known you don't have to know how to sing.
Do you have to
to
know how to
fucking be in a
scream?
band.
You have to know how to scream.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
You
do
don't
that.
have to do anything.
You don't have to. Just
You
do
can
whatever
sound
you
like
want
shit
to do.
and do
I'm
whatever
just
you
saying,
want. It
do
sounds
whatever
great.
you want to do. There's an
God
audience for
damn
everything.
it!
I
man.
just feel like everybody has very different
Opinions on
tastes.
voices.
Even
on-
he's
on-
saying it
on-
sounds like shit.
Some people have mainstream
No, but
appeals.
he might be.
It's
saying
not
it sounds
mainstream appeal like a singer that can sing in key, Alex.
Uh-huh.
To like a singer that can sing in pitch
Like
is
I
not
said,
mainstream.
I'm very forgiving.
That's musical
when
taste.
it comes down to it. That's what it means when I'm forgiving.
God damn it!
I am forgiving more than you. Admit it. Yes or no? I'm
Dude,
more forgiving than you.
Do you like
more
drummers
forgiving
that
than you
can
on
play?
vocals.
Do you like drummers that can play
I'm more
drums?
forgiving than you on vocals.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, fuck, you're not.
I'm willing to listen to more stuff, even if
All
it
my favorite
doesn't
singers
sound-
are very eclectic. You like dudes that just do the same shit.
See, okay, how you said that right now. I feel like that about what your singers are. They all sound the same to me.
Are we going on the Alter Bridge Solerna thing again?
God
Because like those are
damn
two
it.
very different vocalists.
No, I'm
Jonathan
not arguing that.
Does Jonathan
That
Davis
is
sound like
exclusively
Does
his
Jonathan
argument.
Davis sound like Chad
you.
Gray? Does Corey Taylor sound like Chino?
No,
No? Okay, so tell me what vocalists sound the fucking same.
I'm not even gonna get into this.
You
man.
guys can't.
But
you guys can't.
There's a couple bands. I would say like the mainstream shit you listen to me sounds all the same.
Okay.
Almost all this, or very similar.
I'm gonna say this on the pod. I listen to a ton of. I listen to more underground music than I do mainstream. I only bring the mainstream bands in here because that's how we get the clicks.
I don't know, man. You've
I
been
don't
listening
know,
to David Blunts lately.
So have you.
Damn.
Yeah, because of you. It's your fault.
God.
Motherfuckers.
Can't put down the cup.
Can't put down the cup.
God.
And anyways, look, why are you mad?
I'm not mad. I'm just saying.
I
There's. I want to
don't
distinguish.
have to like it. Sounds like shit.
That's fine. You don't have to like it. I just think that. I just think
Jesus.
you should listen to it from start to finish.
I said I liked the album and I added it. You're mad because I think the vocals sound like shit.
I didn't like your argument of like, like
The singer should know how to sing.
Yeah, it's like, well,
Am I wrong?
I listen to a lot of like weird fucking maybe it's a thrash thing, but I'm very forgiving of vocals, dude, where they sound just fucking weird.
Lizard gives it.
I'm not. I like my musicians to know what the fuck they're doing. I like my drummers to know how to play drums. I like my guitar players to know how to play guitar. I like my bass players to know how to play bass. I like my singers to know how to sing. I like my screamers to know how to scream.
You like your bass players to know how to play bass?
Shut the fuck up. You look at him in the eye and you tell him what you just said to me. You look at him in the eye and you tell him what you said to me.
I hate you so much, Alex, right now. Fuck you.
We're unleashing some demons on this episode.
Demons.
Fuck you.
We're going out with a bang.
I love Baji.
This is the
talking
last
to you.
episode of Bitology.
I hate you so much. Like, why you gotta go at me like that, man?
I'm not going on you, but
no,
I'm just going on the guy who had an issue.
Don't you make me fun.
I fucking hate you so much.
Oh man. Well, you know,
like I said, I'm very forgiving.
Alex, you
art is art. However, it's like played. Just listen to it how the artist wants you to listen to it, and you'd be surprised.
I like my art to look good and sound good. My bad.
Have good production.
I like good. I love great production. I love great performances. I love great songwriting. What can I say? Fuck me, right?
I like black metal. You know, the Transylvanian forest.
There's an audience for it.
I know it don't sound good, man, but
I just feel
good.
Different folks, different strokes. You know, honestly.
Different.
Well, when you listen to Lordy,
I see.
I definitely don't argue my way or the highway. Tony argues my way or the highway.
I argue bringing up an argument. I'm very good at arguing. So like when something is said, I like to have something to back it up. So when you say like, "Oh, I'm very forgiving on vocals," I'm like, "Well, yeah, because vocals don't mean that much to you," and I can say that. I'll fucking say that. Like when we talk about
they
like,
honestly don't.
Yeah, when we talk about bands, you say like,
I listen for the guitars and drums.
Yeah, when we when we talk about music here, you're like, yeah, you're not too involved in the lyrics, you're not too involved with the vocal performances. So vocals aren't on like your totem pole of like what you look for in music. So that's why you're so forgiving of it.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck too much about the bass playing. Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking about you.
Yeah, we're not talking about you,
so
dude.
Much.
Like I don't always look for the dudes who are doing all the slap bass and doing all this shit. If they follow the guitar line, fuck it. As long as the song sounds good.
Yeah.
But when you're a vocalist, I feel like you need to present yourself in a way that like you can do what your performance demands of you, which essentially is the performance itself. You should know what the fuck you're doing. An actor should know how to act. You don't watch a movie and be like, I want to see that guy. I want to see Chris Motionless act in a movie. Either doesn't act because I like him, and then all of a sudden that movie's great. The movie's great because Chris Motionless is in the movie. I'm not saying you, Rudy. I'm just slapping the thing.
I don't understand.
I would say that.
Or like, hey, I like Fred Durst, and he's a director, so he's gonna go direct a movie. I'm gonna like that movie just because he's directing that movie, even though he's a shitty fucking director. You know, like it's okay to say like, dude, like the vocals sound like shit. Like it's okay. I say sometimes too about my shit. Like
yeah,
dude, like,
but you're saying something is shit when it isn't.
It is. It's not good.
My side. That's my side.
If you're a singer and you can't sing, you're not good.
I guess this is the year of standing.
If you're a singer and you can't sing,
still doesn't sound like shit.
So I'm gonna remember that. If you're a singer and you can't sing, you sound like shit. That is the rule of thumb.
Let's cut this.
That's the hill you're dying on.
Well, are you gonna fucking argue me on that?
No, I'm just asking. Are you gonna die on that hill? Is that the hill you're gonna die on?
I think that's a pretty acceptable hill to die on.
Okay.
If you are a singer and you can't sing, you sound like shit.
Okay.
I think that's a very general argument in music.
But then, how can you?
30 seconds of that singing.
Look at Gutulax, dude. Can that guy sing?
No.
But the vocals, dude. Look how people like it. Like, what makes it okay for you to say like, oh, that's good vocals, that's bad vocals?
Because I'm a musician and I'm a fan.
But
and I listen to everything.
Look how much
but you don't listen to
the crowd and the following that they have.
Half of that
means something.
Half of that is a joke. Half of that is a gimmick joke.
Damn.
But
which is fine. I like it too.
They're making money off of making music. And making money off of making music? What is it? What are you? A musician, right?
Yeah.
They're good to some people.
I mean, money. Remove the money.
I don't think anybody listens to Gutulax and is like, those vocals are badass.
I know people. Dude, I remember I went to this fucking party once, and this guy like is all about that fucking style of music. He's like, dude, that guy's vocals are the best. And I'm like, I mean, they sound like pig squeals and like farts, but it's cool, but it's not the best. But there is people out there who would say that's the best vocals.
I will never forget the day that I finally triggered Alex. And all it was is if you are a singer and you can't sing, then you sound
has
like
to
shit.
say something. Someone
so you can say it, but that it's wrong.
You're
2 + 2 is 4.
Your post 2000s like
Alex's name is spelled A-L-E-X.
where you started.
My post 2000s where I started.
Post 2000s is where you started, and it's apparent.
I've been listening to rock music since
it's
the
apparent.
90s.
That's like the most
I grew
mainstream
up with rock
year
music.
for metal.
You're making
you're
making a very generic classification of me by saying, well, you got into metal music in the year 2000. I got into metal into 2001. So 1 year into the 2000s. Number two, I've been listening to rock music since I was a kid. My uncle was a fucking rock musician.
Same thing, bro.
So I grew up with it. So I have a natural taste. I have I'm not saying anything about you growing up and listening to music. I didn't even bring that up. I'm not saying like, well, the reason why you don't like black metal vocals is because you are a post 2000s metal fan.
I'm following where you're going.
Well, no, I'm a music fan, and I grew up with music, and I grew up listening to singers.
That little segment, like, just upset you so much, and I don't think it's as
triggered
bad as it is.
You got triggered by that.
You both got triggered by each other.
You got triggered by that. What are you talking to me for?
Yeah,
you both got triggered.
I'm very confident in my opinion that if you are a singer and you cannot sing, you sound like shit. If a guitar player comes in here, Alex, and they don't know how to play guitar,
you cannot say on a part that's only 20 seconds long, and like the only part that's singing in this
we can listen to a minute of it.
And it's not even that bad.
I'm not even that bad. We're not listening to a minute of this.
Not even.
You're both triggered.
Unlike you guys, I allow myself to allow my mind to be swayed. So I will listen to a minute, and if I hear something great and beautiful. Maybe I heard a line and it was not a great line.
I'd love to hear you get swayed.
You want to hear me get swayed? I get swayed a lot more than you do.
Yeah.
I got swayed on this motherfucker. And don't forget, Alex, I added this album to my fucking playlist.
Yeah.
I like this album.
I'm more of a, you gotta talk. So I want to see you actually listen to it. What is it called? Like, walk the talk.
You guys have been ranting for this for almost 20 minutes, just so you know.
Walk the talk, bro. Listen to it. I dare you to listen to it. I think you will dig it.
Yeah, okay,
I think you will like it, man. I don't think you're going to hear it. I don't think you're going to hear this.
I know what they're going for.
I
know what they're going for. They're going for the David Gilmour kind of 60s era, 70s era rock vocals. They're going for the David Gilmour 60s era, 70s rock vocals, right? I'll tell you something. David Gilmour knows how to sing. And I liked what he did on those albums.
You people.
This ain't David Gilmour, bro. This is Blood Incantation.
Obviously not.
But he's trying to sound like David Gilmour, so I'm going to criticize him as that.
I'm just saying it's not that bad.
All right.
There's worse things like that could have triggered you, but this was actually not that bad.
All right, Rudy, what did you think of the song?
It was cool. I liked it.
There we go. That's all we need to go.
I liked it. Yeah. His vocals did not bother me at all. Actually, when I heard him singing, I was like, oh, it reminds me of Pink Floyd. Literally.
That's all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, Alex, unfortunately, you did not. I mean,
he did win. That's the fucked up thing is we all liked it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And he got mad because I didn't want to agree with him on singers.
Didn't I say earlier I wasn't going to argue? Not an argument here.
That was an argument.
I was a good boy. I was a good boy.
That was a 20-minute argument.
That was a 20-minute argument, and you argued about the weirdest thing.
I was a good boy. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah.
I don't.
Like I said, this album, people kept talking about it, so I heard it.
I'm just trying to figure
thank you for your time. I'm just like, dude, the show I've been wanting, dude. I can't tell you how excited I've been to talk about this album. And finally, we're here.
And I shit all over it.
No, I didn't shit on it. You shit on a small part of it that's like not even that bad.
Yeah. No, all I said is I don't like the clean vocal because we used to clean vocals. Like, all right, well, I gotta listen to clean vocals.
The vocals suck.
Yeah, the vocals suck.
Not in pitch, like not in key. Like I was like, what?
I think those are valid reasons to not like singing. When you don't like singing, you like because it sounds emo-y or whatever. I think not liking a song because of clean vocals sound out of pitch and out of key. I think that's a very valid reason to not like a song as a musician and as a fan. You don't have to like the vibe, but like it's in key, like they're singing, you know. But like you're stuck on that. I'm like,
there you go.
I just said I didn't like the vocals.
There you go.
But I'm like, I like the music. I tune out the vocals, and I forgave the vocals.
There you go.
Remember what the fuck you said earlier? Oh, I'm more forgiving than you, motherfucker. I forgave the vocals.
No. But yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to say. Was like, I'm very forgiving. That's really what I mean. Is like, I'll listen to anything, dude. Like, just give me a chance. Good to locks. I don't think that's that bad, you know. But that's me, man. That's who I am.
Here's to 2025, boys.
2025.
It's gonna be a rough year.
Sponsorship.
It's gonna be a rough year.
It's gonna be a rough.
All right.
Don't make me give you the fucking trains, planes, and automobiles speech. You know, I like me, and my wife likes me.
You motherfucker, dude.
And then you find out.
Don't you start that John Candy bullshit.
I know, it was a sad ending.
Just because I like Limp Bizkit, I have terrible taste in music. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Don't you fucking look at him like that either. Like you're tired of me.
I honestly
I'm
can't use.
tired of all you hear.
I will redact the Limp Bizkit statement because I feel like that's old Alex shit. Now that you've introduced different stuff about Limp Bizkit, I'm like, you know what? They're not what I thought it was, and I'm gonna hold that back from you.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Point being is, I won.
Look, Alex
What do
wants
you
to
mean?
argue with me.
I won.
Both won, stupid.
But I won.
Stupid.
You both won. That's
No.
the craziest shit. You both won. I'm on board.
We both
He's
won,
on board.
dude.
You're on board with his
Did
band,
it, bro.
We did it.
And
Team left side.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Or team right side.
I'm just saying.
I don't know how much longer
I can't
can
tell you
podcast.
how excited I've been, so maybe that's why I'm like, I'm gonna fucking jump on your ass and make you like it.
I told you in the middle of that song,
God
I added that
damn.
album. How many bands did you bring that I added right to the playlist? Really think about
There's a
that.
couple I remember.
Like who?
I can't
You
remember.
fucking
I can't remember what
know.
I did last
None
night.
of them. None of them.
There
I
was
always
one or
criticize
two.
the bands you bring in. So you brought it this, and I was like, all right, I gotta add it. I gotta add it. So you won.
So you guys started off tricking me, thinking like these motherfuckers are gonna fucking hate it.
We probably were.
You, I'm not so sure. 50-50. I was like 50-50. I don't know if he'll dig it. But Tony, I was like, I don't think he's gonna like the death metal.
All I
shit.
listen to is mainstream music.
Yeah, dude.
All I listen to is mainstream.
All death metal sounds the same.
All death metal does sound the same.
God damn. All right. Well, this was a
This is-
fun conversation.
This is really.
This is a great way to end the year.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed the conversation.
We hope you enjoyed it because
Yeah.
this is why we're here. We're here to
This was
fucking.
very enjoyable.
All right. Well, anyways, what was your favorite metal album of 2024?
Let us know.
2025 tours to talk about real quick.
Mhm.
Fuck you guys. I'm excited to go see Creed because
I
that's
knew you were
a
gonna say
childhood
that
dream.
shit. I knew you were
I'm going to
gonna
have
say
a blast. I'm going to get fucked up and I'm going to sing higher at the top of my lungs because it's fun. Because it's fun. And I'm going to have a
it's
blast. And fuck you guys for not wanting to go with me and see the same bands over and over and over again. Suck
Wait,
my
we had
dick.
to play-
bands.
Y'all see, how many times have you seen Arch Enemy?
Two.
Once.
One.
That was sick.
Two, and I've seen them like literally like 18
Two
years
eras.
apart. So
All right, well, hey, are you guys? Machine Head's coming in April with Lacuna Coil and In Flames or Unearth.
Unearth.
So I'm gonna go. I want to go see them.
That was a
Machine
good one.
Heads. They put on a great show. So I want to go see
Couldn't go
them.
to school.
I want to go to the
Cool.
Chaos and Carnage tour, only
one was that
because Cradle's the headlining.
Oh, okay.
So
And who are the supporting acts?
other
other
I can
bands.
say right now it is Flesh God Apocalypse, Dying Fetus, and like all the other bands I can't read their fucking names.
Got you.
It's what you know.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. We're wrapping up. Look, here's Daddy Brandon here, back from Mexico.
Oh shit.
Hey, John, you can wait. You can wait.
I like what he's wearing.
All right, well, we're trying to wrap up in here. We're wrapping up.
Dominoes.
We just got done arguing.
They got done.
Right.
It's fucked up.
Imagine it was open.
Splashes all over.
All
right. Tours you guys looking? So me, Creed, and Machine Head. Okay, you as the Chaos
Arch Enemy and Cradle Filth.
Arch Enemy and
For
Cradle
sure.
Filth. Alex, what tour are you looking forward to? Oh,
Sorry, I forgot one. Wednesday 13.
hell yeah.
Nice.
That's a good one.
He's coming to Brick and new album as well.
Ooh.
Cradle and Wednesday got new albums coming out next year. So
Sweet.
Arch Enemy for me. Fit for an Autopsy is playing there. So just based off what I heard today, I'm like, you know what? That gives me more motivation to go.
Nice.
So thank you, Baji.
Yes.
All right.
Arch Enemy. for
Arch
me.
Enemy. Okay, so the same band.
I kind of want to go. I do kind of.
I'm still in. I'm sorry. I'm still in argument mode right now, so I'm trying to get out. Okay. I mean,
I also do want. I also do want to see Creed, but I'm just waiting to see how much the tickets are going to be.
oh, they're not that bad, but I literally have to wait till like a month out because babysitting stuff. Like, so I can never buy tickets in advance for fucking anything anymore. So I always have to wait like at least 3 weeks to a month before. So yeah, but that's for any concert. That's not just all.
I mean, those two are the ones I kind of want to see.
Let's go to Machine Head.
I do want to see Lacuna Coil again. Probably. Yeah.
I haven't
We'll
seen
see.
Lacuna Coil.
Jen saw Lacuna Coil. My wife saw Lacuna Coil, and they said they were awesome.
No,
Is it bad that I'm like more
they're
excited about
awesome.
Lacuna than Machine Head?
Oh, dude, Machine Head fucking kills.
That's just because of familiarity. I haven't heard enough Machine Head, obviously, but I've heard a lot more of.
Okay, we're not gonna start this argument.
No, it's not an argument. I'm just saying I'm more.
The first episode I'm bringing in 2025 is gonna be a Machine Head episode.
Let's do it.
We're gonna do it. You need to. I've
only heard the Blackout one, the one that
the Blackening.
The Blackening.
Oh, that's their best album. By far, that's their best album.
Blackening.
All right.
See, I'm being nice with Tony.
Yeah, we're nice.
All right,
we're nice.
Let's wrap this up.
Just because I like singers that can sing and he doesn't, does not
because
mean
I'm forgivable.
And I'm forgivable.
I'm more forgiving.
All right, we're gonna
by definition.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You want to?
All right.
I don't know, man.
Dude, I've been in fighting mode for like.
I'm trying to think if you really. I'm trying to.
Not
think
just today. Just
if you really feel that, because I'm very like I don't know. I bring in an eclectic group of bands into the show, and
I'm just saying.
I brought in Sky Harbor, nobody fucking liked him.
Forgiving when it comes to vocals.
I brought in Saliva, nobody fucking liked him. I brought in like different bands, and nobody likes them. But y'all like the same. Anyways, I love you. I'm playing. Rudy brought Lordy, so like we're good. Yeah. Rudy's forgiving of vocals. Fuck you, Rudy's forgiving.
Yeah, you got me into all that shit, bro.
You like Lordy.
He got me into all of it. So
Gudalax.
Yeah.
Rudy's forgiving. Though you can't talk shit.
I can't talk shit.
That's forgivable.
He's like my spiritual fucking metal father. Like he's honestly shown me so much music has come from this fucking awesome dude. So I will say that.
All right.
I won't die on this hill.
Yeah, we're not dying on any ridiculous. I think the hills that we're dying on,
hills will be died on.
Very like. I think it's not ridiculous. I think your shit DIY.
I think we were actually bringing up actual. We're actually bringing up. You know,
there's legit arguments. That's why we kept going, because there's a legit argument behind that, and I understand it, and it's good for listening, and it's entertaining, and that's fun. Well, motherfucker, DIY.
I'll die on that hill.
DIY.
I'll die on the hill.
That's a ridiculous hill to die on.
I'll die on that hill.
And you can't say you're forgiving the vocals because he likes Lordy, and
I'll die on that hill. I stand by my hill. I stand on my hill.
Red Ant Hill.
The listeners are like, they're not going to make it to 2026.
They're not.
These guys are breaking up.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. You guys can follow us. We already did all of our plugs at the top, but you guys can follow Metallurgy on Instagram at Metallurgy Podcast. We post clips on TikTok and shorts as well. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're going big on YouTube this coming year. We're going to put some more effort into the video part of the podcast to make this more entertaining and appeasing for you guys to watch. And yeah, we have some plans for 2025. So stay with us on this journey. We'll probably kill each other here.
Probably.
Yeah, watch us kill each other.
And you guys can follow me at Anthony_7. You guys can follow mine and Hondro's band, Defy the Tyrants at Defy the Tyrants. Rudy, take it away.
You could follow me as the one who knocks on Instagram. The O's are zeros and underscore after every word.
You can find me at metal_Hondro. That was my Stephen Hawking impression. You're welcome.
It was beautiful.
That was gay. You can follow me at slap_the bass.
You can't say that shit like that.
I can say whatever I want.
You sound like you 35-year-old man saying something's gay is.
We all in high school. We said it.
High school 20 years ago.
Then we said it.
You say swag?
Sometimes.
All right, guys. We will see you guys in 2025. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for hanging out with us in 2024 here on Metallurgy.